Yo! Uh-oh. Webcam's gone. What up, everybody? We're here. Top 4 NA server. Welcome, everybody. Good to see y'all in here. I am excited for today. I hope y'all are too. This is top 4 for the North American server Blitz Ultimate Cup. This is it, y'all. We've been streaming this for the past 2-3 weeks or so. It's all culminating today and tomorrow for the North American server. We're down to our top 4 teams. We've got Joker, Leverage, Origin, and Panda. And I'm super excited to see these games today. Hope that y'all are too. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is 34WattB on Twitch. I'm a Twitch streamer. I don't actually stream on YouTube. This is actually my very first big YouTube live stream ever. So brand new to YouTube, but I have been streaming tournaments for about 1.5 years now. So if you recognize me, awesome. If you don't, well, hello. Hope that you guys enjoy my content. Yes, all of my my socials, I'll be linking them eventually if you guys are interested in following me more. But yeah, I hope that y'all are super excited for today like I am. So we can go ahead and get straight right into what we are going to be covering today. So here we are. These are your top 4 teams. We've got Joker, Leverage, Origin, and Panda. And if we go ahead and look at the chart, actually this isn't a best place to do it. Let's do this chart right here. I've got this one up. If we go to the Wargaming website and we go to the NA tournaments, we can see the bracket that we will be watching today. This is your top 4. We will be starting by watching Joker versus Panda. I will be covering that. So will Robert, streaming in Spanish. Leverage and Origin will be covered by Amunet and by Ice Shot. Ice Shot is streaming in Russian, I believe. Then we're going to be watching the lower bracket semifinals and the upper bracket finals. I don't know which order we're going to watch them, but we will be watching them one at a time. And then tomorrow, we will be watching the lower bracket finals and then the grand finals. So that is going to be the plan for the streams. Tomorrow's stream is going to be in the same place. It's going to be on the YouTube portal, on the Wargaming official portal, which is ported through YouTube, but that's not going to be on my channel. It's going to be on the Wargaming's official channel. So the first thing, I guess, to ask is, how do you guys get here? How do y'all get here? So first of all, let me show you. This is my Discord here. If you guys join my Discord, by the way, which is linked in my YouTube, I've got it posted right here. And what you can do is you've got these links right here. So if you are not in them right now, can I zoom in? I don't know how to zoom in here, but there are 3 links. There's an NA link where if your account is on the NA server, you can click here. If your account's on the EU server, you click here. In the Asia server, you click right there. And once you log in, you should be able to find that you will be taken to a website that looks something like this. Where right now I've got delay, I've got my 3-minute delay, so y'all can't see it like this. Obviously, you're watching how it is now. But you watch this and you can see this thing right here on the right. That means you are in a good spot. And once 10 o'clock hits, it says right here 10 p.m. Eastern. Once this hits, then you will be seeing this thing tick. There will be some times in the bottom right. There will be a blue counter, and it should be counting up in blue. If you are able to see it counting up in blue, that means you guys are getting rewards. And every 50 minutes, you're going to get a key. Now, what those keys do is if I go in game, go back to this area right here, and on the left side, I believe it's right here, you're going to see that you get loot boxes. You get 1 loot box every time you kill 2 or more tanks in a battle. I believe it says so in this portal right here. So you guys get those boxes. You can get these keys every 50 minutes for the first day, which is today, and then every 20 minutes tomorrow. So yes, that is how the rewards are going to work for today. My mods are going to be posting the links frequently, so make sure to be watching through the portal if you aren't watching through the portal right now. And yeah, so that is how you get your rewards. And again, we can go back through what the tournament is looking like if I go ahead and pull up the proper website. Again, that's right here. So Joker versus Panda is going to be playing first. We are going to be watching them at the same time Leverage and Origin will be playing. So these 2 matches are going out at the same time. Unfortunately, you can't watch both of them at the same time unless you've got like 2 different monitors or something, some way of watching them both. But after that, every game will be streamed by all 4 streamers in succession, so we won't have any more games running in parallel. So we'll all be watching this, we'll all be watching this, I'll be watching this and this tomorrow. So you guys can just choose your favorite perspective for that. Maybe me, may not be me, but I would love to have y'all here. As again, this is my first time streaming through YouTube, and I would appreciate all the support I can get. Also, just maybe a quick little maybe encouragement. If y'all join my Discord and I get 500 members by the end of the day, maybe we'll do like a Nitro giveaway next week or something. Like a 1 month of Nitro or something. I think that we'll do that. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But anyway, enough of that. We can go ahead and get right onto our teams here. So I'm just going to go ahead and open the Joker team, which is the first team that we will be watching today. And they have had a stellar performance so far in the Blitz Ultimate Cup. So far, they have not dropped a single set. That's right, they are undefeated this entire tournament so far. In all of the playoffs and all of the round robins, they are 14-0 in the round robins, by the way. They've beat every single team twice. They 2-0'd Leverage, they 2-0'd Origin, and they 2-0'd Panda. Of course, those sets were not all blowouts. In fact, there were no 4-0 games that Leverage had with that Joker had with any of these teams. So Joker won their first set against Leverage 4-1, and then their second set also 4-1. They won their sets with Origin. The first one went to a tiebreaker 4-3, where they barely squeaked out a win. And Origin won theirs 4-1, then they beat Origin again 4-1. My bad, no, Joker has beaten them twice, 4-3 and then 4-1. And then same with Panda, actually. In the first round robin, Panda took Joker to game 7. Last game was actually down to 100 hit points per team, but Joker clutched out a 1 versus 2. And then they won in the second round robin again, this time 4-1. So again, they're undefeated versus these other teams, but Panda has brought them to a tiebreaker. Speaking of which, we can break up Panda next. This is the other team that we are going to be watching here. And yes, they are led by Pagman, and I believe Jta is the caller. And if I pull up the stats on Panda, they have not really done too hot against most of these teams, but they have taken a set off of Leverage. So on the first round robin, they lost to Leverage 2-4, but then they clutched up, winning the only set that they needed to win in order to make it into top 4, narrowly beating out Apex for that last spot. They beat Leverage 4-1. They've lost twice to Joker, 3-4 and then 1-4, and then they've also lost twice to Origin, 1-4 and then 2-4. So they are a record of 1-5 against the other top 4 teams at the moment, but that could definitely change today. They're an aggressive team, they're very strong, and of course they've taken Joker to game 7 before, so it is entirely possible for them to get dubs today. So yes, that is going to be the teams that we're watching. And I guess we can just go ahead and wait for the invite. I'm also kind of curious to see which maps they're going to play, so I just exited out. I believe one of the maps that we're going to see is Canal, which I'm super excited for. Yes, Mayan, Canal, Yukon, and Rockfield. Now, I like these maps. I think these are fun ones. Mayan is an interesting one. The B cap can be a little bit tricky to get into. Once you get into, it's even harder to get out. Canal, a very nice closed, kind of. You can shoot cross map, but kind of closed. Very rotational, lots of cover, lots of sneaky tactics that you can use because of the bushes, and it's just such a large map in general. The bases are so spread out. Then we have Yukon, which is another 4-cap map, just like Canal, also very large, a lot more closed than Canal. I guess I shouldn't have called Canal a closed map, because I wouldn't call it fully closed. Yukon, definitely, though, with all of those big spires in the middle that completely block you from shooting through cover. And then if we go to a tiebreaker, which I'm hoping that we do, it's on Rockfield, which is a very small and compact map that also has a lot of cover, similar to Canal, many bushes that can be used, a very rotational map. So these are going to be the maps that we will be overviewing today. And now I guess we'll just wait for that invite. We've got about a minute until the games should start. And yes, y'all should be getting your rewards. I need to double check that I'm getting my rewards right now. They should, actually no, they don't start until 10, so I've got a few minutes. Okay. But yeah, I hope that y'all are enjoying today. Looks like I am getting a few notifications rolling in. Unfortunately, I did have to mute the follow notifications, but I do appreciate everyone for subbing on YouTube, following on Twitch. Again, Twitch is where I mainly stream. I don't do much of YouTube, and I don't plan on joining YouTube for full-time streaming at the moment. So if y'all do want to catch me again, my Twitch will be there. And we can go ahead and pull that up shortly. Okay, we do get our invite. I'm going to go ahead and join it just to see who's on which side. We've got Joker on the left, Panda on the right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my overlay all set up here. If we, let's see here, I've got a competitive overlay. We've got Joker on the left. You've got Panda on the right. Perfect. Now we should be all set to go. As soon as this hits 3 minutes, again, we're on a 3-minute streaming delay right now, but once it hits 3 minutes, we'll go ahead and take a good look at while the teams are running. I know I just gave a quick peek. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah. We'll wait about a minute or so. Yeah, chat's looking pretty catastrophic right now. Appreciate y'all being in here, though. It's going to be very difficult for me to follow, so I hope that y'all don't mind. But again, 3-minute delay, so I wouldn't really be able to follow chat in the first place anyway. Yes, if y'all are on Twitch right now, like I love streaming through Twitch, but if y'all want to get rewards, go to the official portal. That's how you can do it. Also, I guess I will link my Discord here again. Just a moment here. Y'all would be Giga Chads if you joined. It is time, yes, Frost. It is. Okay. So, 30 seconds left until the games. Wonder, who do y'all think is gonna win? Is Joker going to take it, as they have so far with every set during this top 8? Top 8 so far in the entire tournament. Will Panda pull out a clutch? They haven't been able to beat Joker yet. They did go 1-1 with Leverage. They won a set, lost a set, and they didn't beat Origin either. But they're definitely no slouch team. They have not gotten 4-0'd at all, which is a very interesting thing actually about the entire top 8. Even though, admittedly, some teams in NA are a lot stronger than the others, when these top 4 teams played against each other, none of them ever 4-0'd each other at all. From any sets between a combination of Joker, Leverage, Origin, and Panda, none of them ended in a 4-0. There were a fair amount of 4-1s, I'll say that, a couple 4-2s here and there, but they were all competitive. Like, all of them, there were no clean sweeps at all between these 4 teams in the top setting. So here we are, y'all. We are 2.5 minutes away. We're going to go ahead and start. This is the competitive overlay. If y'all have not watched my stream before, it's pretty beautiful. Y'all can see all my socials right here. Follow my Twitch, YouTube, and join Discord. We have 2 minutes until we start, and our first map is going to be Mayan Ruins. This is, as I said, it's a map where you can kind of get into the B base. That tends to be the area where most of the battles go down, is contesting the B base. Because, of course, when you have a 3-cap map, that cap imbalance is going to be the difference between winning and losing in cap. And, of course, since we're playing in Supremacy, it's very important. Even though all of these players, of course, want to get those kills and do all that damage, at the end of the day, if you don't get the cap, you're not going to win the game. So we're going to see how these two teams plan to deal with grabbing that base. Now on the right side, we're going to be seeing Panda already fully readied up, and they're actually not bringing any light tanks. We have seen some pretty heavy meta lately. We're going to be seeing 3 Krons, 3 types, and an IS-4 to round things off. On the NA server, we have seen the IS-4 used both sitting right inside of the B base and right in front of it, but you could also put a Kronvon there too for that nice hull down capabilities. But yeah, NA server does have a fair amount of Kronvons and types. That tends to be the meta. You'll see a light tank here or there. Usually you see one every game, but not every game, and of course it depends on the maps too. And mine is a map where you can even see some super heavies on this map, so I'm not super surprised that we're not seeing any light tanks here from Panda. Joker taking a little bit more time to ready it up. They're actually bringing a 60 TP, which is a tank that, again, we do see in the NA server, but it's not quite as common as the type or the Kron. We're going to be seeing plenty of those from Joker. So yeah, 30 seconds until the games begin here. Oh my goodness, the alerts are going crazy. I'm going to have to turn them off while we're in the tournament games. I hope that's fair for y'all. But yeah. Sell your Keniatsu. Oh boy. Alright. I'm just scanning the chat briefly in between games. So, yeah. Again, everybody, join the portals to get your rewards that way. I have joined the portal myself, and I will be watching my own stream in the background just to get those beefy rewards here. And here we go, y'all. 3 seconds until the games begin. Let's go. Top 4 starting off. And we've got Joker versus Panda on our channel. On the other one, we are going to be seeing Leverage versus Origin. Looks like Sherman's not running the avatar that everyone else is running. Silly goofy. But here we are, everybody. Game number 1. about to begin. Steven with the immediate good luck, and here we are on Mayan. Beautiful map. I really like the colors for it. I think it's a very nice and vibrant map. Hope that we see some exciting games here. Immediately, Joker going more towards the A-B side. I'm mostly curious to what the IS-4 will be doing. He could be getting right into the B base. He could be sitting right outside of the B base. Who knows? But Joker going immediately towards the A and B side. Looks like they may be setting up their Kronvons for a little bit of a trapping play, trying to catch Panda out on the side. Kakati will spot plenty of them. That's one shot in. Kakati actually not taking a hit himself, but Danny trying to put a clip into Steven. Doesn't quite get it though. They will get the base advantage though. We are going to see someone in the cap. It looks like it is going to be Milo. He will grab the base early. So cap advantage lead for Joker to start things off. Panda setting up. They're going to grab the C base with J-Ta and kind of set up a little bit of a defense here. They have taken a couple shots, but really not a big deal in the opening game. That's another one into Poffy, though. Firing right back, though. Assassin taking a hit of his own. However, we did see Pharaoh Kitty getting into the B base. Panda didn't quite have a response for it, so now Joker does have a significant cap lead. Of course, the points don't really show it right now, but as the game goes on, we are going to be seeing those those cap points ticking up even greater and greater. And it seems like we are already seeing some sort of counter push play already from Panda. They're going to be bringing 3 tanks into Joker's spawn. Joker, of course, not aware of this quite yet. They're going to be playing off of Pharaoh right here, as he is stuck, not really able to get out very easily. And Panda, of course, having 3 Kronvons right in the middle here, it wouldn't really be easy for Joker to push into them at all. The thing about the Kronvon is that it has horrible DPM, but it's also a very scary tank to push into because of that amazing clip damage. Now, once you're able to take all of that clip damage, it's a different story, and you're not going to be able to survive much longer if you're in those Krons, because, you know, as soon as you let go of your clip, it's kind of game over if they're able to successfully make a punishing play against you, but not always the case. Now, Skips does get spotted over here. Market Man and J-Ta both behind him. I believe Market Man got lit as well. Yeah, there he is right now, so I think Joker is aware of the counter push here, and Danny is going to put in some shots into Market Man. He takes a hit as well, but it looks like we are going to see a counter push here from Joker, immediately going for the tanks in the middle here. Now, Panda is ready for it. They've got their Kronvons all lined up. Kakati going to take the initial hits. No, a 1-for-1 trade, not what you want to see when you've got Kronvons. However, Panda is going to continue the push here. They've got 3 tanks in, but Joker's got 4 right here, and if they can stall out, get these kills. Skips and Market Man already looking perilously low. Down goes Market Man. Skips will fall soon off camera, and we're going to need to see a counter push here from Panda, but as we can see, the Kronvons are almost out of shells. Pagman and Paflupi now all out of shells. Steven has 1 left, and they are going to get the kill on TJF Blue, but Pagman quite low himself. He's going to be out of the fight for a while, and that's going to allow Joker to pivot onto Sherman. He's going to go down here shortly. Market Man and Skips already fell. Panda not able to stop the base in time, nor get enough kills, and Joker are going to get a convincing 1-0 lead right now to start things off. Also, I should probably turn the music down a little bit more here. Hope that this is good enough for y'all. It was a little loud. My bad, y'all. Just taking a look here. And game 1 is going to go to Joker. A nice push there. Not a nice push, a counter push there. Panda kind of failing with their own. They pushed into 4 tanks, and Panda wasn't able to successfully counter when they had the 4-on-3 advantage in the B base. So Joker gonna go up 1-0 here. And yes, the timer should be blue for everyone. If it's not blue, you are not getting rewards. So make sure that counter is blue. Your page is going to have to be active, unless, of course, you have some sort of plugin. Like, I have a plugin right now on Chrome that allows you to minimize a tab, but it still remains active. So if that's how you want to do things, you can do it that way as well. But, yeah. Here we are, a minute until the next game begins here. Mayan Ruins, and Joker are going to be running similar with a bunch of Krons here. Couple types and 160. And it doesn't look like Panda have changed their lineup at all. I wonder if their strategy is going to change at all. They didn't really have anything in the B base. They never really attempted to challenge it until the counter push at the very end, but even that, it was not in time, and maybe Panda just doesn't want to waste any more time, maybe play a little bit more aggressively. Kronvon isn't always the best aggressive tank to have. It thrives, of course, when there's a slow point in the battle that allows you to reload that clip and then dish it out later when the heat picks back up again. But for all-out aggressive strats, the Kronvon can be a little tricky if its gun has to keep firing. If you're able to pull it back for a little bit, let it reload its clip, that's an excellent place for the Kron to be. And it looks like that's what both teams may be banking for. 4 of them on Joker, 3 of them on Panda. But here we are, y'all. Game number 2 going to begin. Panda looking to equalize. Again, I think that may come down to having better control of the B base. Airman still rocking his own unique avatar. Very goofy. Alright, and game number 2 going to begin. Flying a lot faster than I normally do. I don't know what's up with that. I normally like to take the camera nice and slow. But it looks like, again, we are going to be seeing Joker going more towards the town. Actually, no. Could see these Krons all turning towards the B area just as Panda had done. Panda may be doing the same thing themselves, actually. Pretty symmetrical map, so since Panda had the same lineup, you can expect to see the same strat. However, Market Man's actually going to find himself in a bit of a 2v1 mismatch right here. He's going to step right into the C base. Joker knowing this, and Market Man doesn't seem to be paying any attention to the fact that there are going to be a couple types coming right up on him. Now, there is going to be a big clash right here, but in come the types, Milo and Kami. They're going to take a while to get into the fight. That's actually going to allow Panda to go for a very quick push on Danny Chilo right here. He's going to go down immediately. Full health killed, and still plenty of shots in those Krons. Steven and Poffy are out, but Pagman's still getting his clip in here, and they're going to go for Assassin next. And Market Man still surviving. Actually, the types coming in from behind, not even worried about him. They're going to go for Skips instead, as will Pharaoh. Hope to get that focus fire here. But Assassin is going to fall next, and that's going to be a 2-tank advantage here. Actually, just briefly 2 tanks. Now it's just 1, because did get the kill on Sherman. And Skips will fall in the 2v1 here. Market Man taking his own 1 versus 1, but at the same time, TJ is surrounded himself by 4 Panda tanks right now. And at the same time, Pharaoh's taking a while against Skips here. Skips doing a really good job of delaying, and Pharaoh's going to get himself out of the battle for a while here just to pick up that kill. It's going to take him a while to respond, and at the same time, no! Pharaoh actually bouncing the shot on Skips. That's going to allow him to survive. Panda going to take this advantage here to surround Milo and get Kami as well. Jet going to drop down for that kill. He's on full hit points. So I think Panda can worry about a 1v1 here. No, they're going to send in Marketman as well to try to get this kill a little bit faster. They do have the tank lead though, and Pharaoh is still stuck. Look, Kami's going to be chased down here. Pharaoh does finally fall. It is a 5-on-3 now for Panda. They've got a significant hit point advantage, as well as having the tanks and the caps, although it's not going to come down to it. Now look at the Kronvons here from Panda. They've already got their clips back. Pagman and Pafaloopy 2 shots each. They're going to unload straight into Milo here, and Kakati will be able to get the pickup on Market Man, but Milo should not survive this if Panda are able to hit their shots. Pafaloopy missing his. Pagman missing his. That's actually going to allow Milo to survive. He may be able to get the pickup on Poffy here. No, he's not going to bother. Going for Pagman instead. Kakati putting in another shot himself. At the same time, though, Lakami doing his best to survive against Jta, actually bouncing the shot there. And Panda need to get the kills. It's now a 4-on-3 scenario, and Kakati's got plenty of hit points. He's going to look to get the kill here on Pafaloopy. Should be able to do so. Hit that shot, Kakati. He does so, and now it's a 3-on-3 all of a sudden. Was just a 5-on-3. Steven does pick up the kill, though, and now Lakami actually getting the kill on Jta. Jta throwing the 1 versus 1, and now it's Joker that has the hit point lead. And Panda are equal on the tanks, but Kakati might be able to get this kill here. He's just going to hang on, see if Lakami can get back into the fight here, who completely outbrawled Jta in that 1 versus 1. Didn't have my camera on it because there was too much going on. But Panda's going to have to turn around for Lakami at a point here. Kakati getting that nice HE. That's actually going to make Steven a 2-shot here. Lakami sneaking that one in. And Panda is going to turn for Lakami here. However, Pagman needs to be careful because he is a 1-shot himself. And Steven's actually getting himself surrounded here. Kakati coming from the rear. Lakami from the front. Steven missing the shot. And Kakati's coming in from behind. Steven's going to have to make a play forward. Is Kakati going to be able to sneak in the kill? Steven's doing his best to get down. And Pagman's still hidden all the way over there. This is an intense... Oh my goodness! And Steven throwing there, getting shot by Kakati. And all of a sudden, Joker have the 2 versus 1 advantage. Pagman is a 1-shot. He does have a clip, so he is able to, in theory, clip out Kakati if he has to. Is he going to be able to sneak in the shot, though? Isn't going to try for it. Bit of a mistake there. He definitely could have taken that one, but Kakati's just going to get the drop right on. missing the shot, and Kakati clutching it out. Joker up 2-0, and what a toss from Panda. Having a 5-on-3 advantage and the hit points and the caps. Joker clutching out that game. That is Joker, though. They are clutch. And when you're Panda, you cannot let up, even if you've got that advantage, because Joker is no team to mess around with. We were going to see the equalizer, but unfortunately, Panda not able to get those kills. J-Ta losing that crucial 1-versus-1 with Lakami, who is only on a few hundred hit points, was a one-shot. Oh my goodness. And now all of a sudden, yeah, Joker's up 2-0. We were going to be seeing an even set here. But Panda losing their advantage. Oh well, no time to dwell on it. It's time to get back in the game as we move to our next map, Canal. Again, this is a best of 7. It'll be 7 games maximum, so first to 4 takes it. So being down 2-0 hurts, but they're not out of it yet. They have a chance to equalize on the map, and I'm sure that they will be putting their best effort to doing so. Things are looking a little bit scary for them right now, though. Very, very scary indeed. Holy. What a game, what a game. And yeah, Pandas needs to start taking things seriously. Hey, remember when I talked about how we used to see some LTs on the North American server? Well, both of these teams are running 2 of them. Pharaoh and Assassin for Team Joker. I know Pharaoh is the main light tank player for that team. And on the Panda side, we saw Market and Sherman. Now in top 8, on some other maps, we saw some creative boost strats from Panda. I don't know how many boost strats we're going to be seeing on Canal here, but they are very creative with their strategies, but they do tend to be on the more aggressive side. However, sometimes we could see some more calculated play. Canal isn't known to be a super aggressive map. Of course, you can make aggro plays on it. It's a very nice creative map where you can do anything on any side of the map, and it can work with the right play, but Panda's going to really have to fight hard here in order to equalize the set. Again, Joker up 2-0 right now. Y'all in the chat, keep it civil, keep it civil. Here we are on Canal, and it immediately looks like Panda going to be sending their tanks. Oop. Can't click on them. Here we go. They're going to be immediately going for the A-cap. And it looks like Joker's going to be sending their tanks there as well. Milo and Pagaman immediately going down. J-Ta dropping as well. Looks like, are they going for a quick push on Milo? What's the play here? Panda sneaking their lights all the way to the corner. Assassin and Fair are going to get spotted. So will Sherman and Market. Will either of them get completely nuked out here? No, it's actually going to be Assassin taking plenty of damage here. And they're immediately going to go for that focus fire, but Sherman going all the way around, bouncing the shot on Assassin. That's actually going to be giving them the initiative here in order to get the kill. No, it's actually going to be Sherman clutching it out there. Pharaoh missing the kill shot on Marketman. Marketman's going to be able to survive, and now Pharaoh's actually going to have himself in a 3v1 scenario here. He's going to drop down and try to get out of it. At the same time, though, we've got a counter push here in the middle of the map. Pafalupi and J-Ta getting surrounded by Milo, Kakati, and Lakami. They're going to need to get the pickup on Milo, but they don't do so. J-Ta missing the shot. Pafalupi's going to get his own. At the same time, though, Panda did get the kill on the light tank, though, so they now are up a tank here. Pafalupi going to die shortly, but even Steven trying to get into the fight here. Will he be able to pick up the kill on Milo? Looking for it. He gets in one shot. Panda at the same time has him all the way on top. They've grabbed the B base. They've grabbed the A base. Steven doesn't pick up the kill. It's actually going to be skips from up top. So Panda is going to maintain a tank lead here. Marketman's going to try to farm out Danny Chilo, who's putting in shots from up top in his Kronvan. Realizing that he's getting farmed out here. Is he going to get the blind kill on Market? No, he doesn't. Wasting the shot, and at the same time, though, Joker is able to focus down Steven before Kakati falling down. Skips is going to need to get in here at some point, use his hit points. He's got plenty of them. You don't want the T100 LTs to be the tanks to use those hit points. Pagman getting in, and here comes Skips right from the side here. Going to jump right towards Kakati. Now he's going to go for Kami first, try to go for the ram kill, but Kami turning around is actually going to allow Pagman to pick up the kill. Kakati now perilously low, 35 hit points. And Marketman trying to farm out the kill. No, it's going to be Skips, but now it's a 4-on-2 advantage here for Panda. They've got 2 bases, and to make things scarier, they've got 2 light tanks left alive. Those tanks are monsters at the end, especially when you're in a tank like Sherman and you've got those hit points to spend. A light tank with hit points at the end of the game is a monster. If we look at Danny here, he is out of the fight. If we take a look at his modules here, on the top left, he finally repairing his ammo rack and his driver, but he's not going to get there in time to save TJ. DJ's saving his shells. Now he's just going to go ahead and unload them here. Marquette Man and Sherman getting those shots in. Danny just doing his best to hide here. No real reason to do it at this point. You are down by 3 tanks and by 2 bases. So even though Panda somehow managed to lose their lead last game, they're not going to do the same this time. I would be willing to bet a lot of money on it. Not this time, not this time. That would be nuts. They're going to get right onto the C base, but it's not going to matter for grabbing the extra base. There's really no way to change the outcome. Make it come any faster is the only thing they can hope to do. Also, look, you can see outside of the map here. Don't tell Wargaming that I'm using a mod here to allow me to fly through things. Because some of the maps are a genuine pain to fly around in without this. Danny's just going to hide. Gonna chill out. Looks like Skips may drive. They're not even going to bother with the D-base. They're just going to hide. Don't want to get trapped up by Danny. He does have that nice 1200 clip, which is enough to take out Market, Egg, or Skips if they get caught. Not that it would make a difference, but we are going to be seeing Panda on the board here. So no clean sweep so far today. Looking very good with that plan there, Panda, with the aggressive play. Really what won it was their initial win on the A corner, which is why I put so much focus on it in the beginning. Will Market Man get himself spotted here? Oh, there's Danny. He turns around. There he is. Danny not going to be able to get the kill, though. Market hiding. That's the last tank Panda wanted to find him. Now he's going to drive in. But Danny missing the shot. Nice shot there, Danny. GG, man. Panda on the board again here. 1-0. Sorry, 2-1. My bad. Oh my goodness. All right. And there we go. Sherman on top of 3.6. And game number 4 here on Canal. Panda looking good. They're going to be running similar in the lineup with 2 T100 LTs again. I didn't take exact note of how many crons and types that they used, but generally similar lineup we're going to be seeing here from both teams. Those are the tanks that we use as T100s and crons and types, and that's mostly it. And then you'll see some IS4s, IS7s, and 60 TPs, but that tends to be most of the tanks. Then occasionally your E5 as well. And I likes the E5. I respect it. But we are seeing identical lineups here from both teams, which is fun. The thing that makes it interesting, though, is even though the lineups are identical, this is a very asymmetrical map. The north spawn, which Joker is currently going to have, is a lot closer to A and B, while Panda has better access to C and D. So let's see. Okay, we're all set here. Everything looking good so far. Hope that the stream is looking good for everyone else. And here we go. Will Panda finally drop a set? Will Joker finally drop a set? That is the question. Very strong team, of course. NA server has been fun, even though admittedly, Top 8 hasn't been the most competitive because there are 5 very strong teams on the NA server, being Joker, Leverage, Panda, Origin, and the 5th one being Apex. Apex didn't quite make it, though. They barely lost out to Panda. They were one win away from making top 4, but Panda clutched up against Leverage. But there are 5 really strong teams on NA. And then after that, it kind of fell off. So whenever you would see a team like Purple or Straight or Elevate play, they lost most sets. So it tended to be the sets with Joker and Panda and Leverage and Origin and Apex. Those are the ones that were interesting to watch. But now, those are the only teams that remain are the strong ones. So I expect all of these sets to be exciting here. I would imagine that the Leverage Origin one is extremely good right now. Those teams have played against each other twice. They are 1-1, so very evenly matched. I believe both of those went to Game 6 or Game 7 as well. I have that pulled up. Let me double check that. They were both 4-3 games, so yeah. Should be extremely intense. And right away, we're going to be seeing Panda and Jta and Lakami facing off against each other on the bridge. Immediately, Jta driving past it, though. He's not going to bother staying with the fight. Panda will get the early lead of the C base. They will bleed a few shots for it, though. Assassin and Pharah both lined up in the D area. Now, at the same time, we see the 2 T100s from Panda are split. Market Man staying in their own spawn. Sherman grabbing the A base. That is going to allow Panda to maintain their cap lead, and they're actually preventing Joker from grabbing B. Then again, it doesn't seem like Joker was ever interested in it, but Jta taking a very suspicious route. He's going to take another shot immediately on half hit points, and that's scary for Panda because that creates a weakness. that Joker could somehow exploit. If they're able to locate JTaw through their push, could be a nice target for a kill. I also really like the sneaky position that TJ is in here. He snuck through. He's kind of sitting in their own spawn, unspotted, kind of like where Danny ended the game last time. However, yeah, hasn't been spotted yet, and it can be used as a little bit of a sneaky play. Nope, TJ does get spotted though. There's the secret weapon from Joker revealed, and Panda may make adjustments accordingly. We're going to be seeing Kakati on the other side, trying to get some info over here, see if we want to see Joker making a play on this side of the map. Now, Lakami right on the C base here, something to immediately note. Does Panda have a good defense of the C base? That is the question that needs to be answered here. We've got Pawfalupi and Steven over on this side. Joker kind of has some shots in if they move Assassin and Fair a little bit further to the right, but at the same time, they will just be spotting the C base. The main resets are going to be coming in from Market and Sherman here. As you can see, Market Man's got a really nice line of fire on the left side of the base. The question is, who has a good vision on the right side? It's not Sherman. Sherman doesn't have vision on the right side, and Lakami's going to drive right on, and it's going to be Pagman, actually. Pagman has vision on the right side. Just got to hope that he doesn't get shot. TJ will have some shots in him from the side. If we go ahead and zoom on, and yeah, that's a clear line of sight. We can definitely see it. Very clear. Lakami and Pharaoh still trying to figure out if it's safe to take the C base. Of course, they're going to need to do so soon, as the cap lead is only growing for Panda. It's nearing 200 right now. And Pharaoh is going to slide in. He's unspotted at the moment. Is he going to get lit? That is the question. Panda is going to try to make a play to do so. Yes, Pagman's spotting him. He is going to take a couple shots, though. And Panda bouncing off Pharaoh. Now Pagman is half health. Another weakness created here, and Joker with an expert play. Not quite grabbing the C base, but getting even more bleeds on Panda. Joker's now up 3,500 hit points. That's massive. That's going to make this push so much easier when it eventually happens. They do have to worry about the cap still, of course, but Panda not only have them they boxed themselves into this quarter of the map. They don't have good resets on C. They tried to do it once and they lost about 2,000 hit points for it. Pagman now falling back to the same spot JTaw's in. And Panda doesn't have any more resources to reset the C base. Kakati kind of putting a little bit of a roadblock between the Kronvons and Pharaoh. He's going to be able to grab the base, no problem. Milo going to be pushing in from the left side onto the Krons, and yes, he'll take a couple shots from the T100s in the corner. But there's just way too many weaknesses on the Panda team. The T100s can't push forward or they'll get deleted. Pagaman's on one shot. JTaw's pretty low. If we look at all of the hit points on the Panda tanks on the right, they're all extremely low. Joker crashing and first getting the kill on Steven. Then Pawfalupi is going to fall next. Pagman trying to hide. Skip's getting caught out by Pharaoh and by TJ here, who finally sneaks in from the trap spot that he's been in. Skips has given up at this point. He's not even trying to put an extra shot in here. Joker's still pushing through. They found Pagman. They're going to crack that shell. Nope. Kami not hitting that. No, he does hit it. He was holding on to it, and JTaw is going to be the next to fall. And an expert win here from Joker, inserting themselves at the best possible time. First, testing out the waters of the C base, not grabbing it immediately, but just trying to figure out, okay, is it safe to do so? When can I grab the C base? How are they defending it, and how can I exploit it? And they exploited it in a perfect manner, getting tons of bleeds on Pagman, creating another weakness for Panda. And they had no resources left to defend the C base, nor did they have any hit points to stop the push. And now Joker's up 3-1. They only need one more game to take the set and head to the winners finals already. Things looking very good for Joker right now, and now Panda's on the back foot. Again, things could be tied up 2-2 right now if Panda had won that second game on Mayan Ruins. It was not meant to be, though, and immediately, game number 5, and Panda is facing the lower bracket already. We're going to be seeing another map swap here. We are on Yukon now. 4 types, 2 Krons, and an E5, so no light tanks here, which is something that sort of surprises me. We've seen some light tanks on this map. We've seen some where teams just have decided not to run them, and we've had success with both strategies here. Even teams such as Elevate took games off of leverage on this map, playing different types of strategies. You know, Yukon is a nice one. In general, the big maps like this, you can tend to run different strats. We even saw a couple mouse play here. It doesn't seem like we're going to be looking at any for this game, though. Double E5 for Panda and 1 for Joker. So both teams do see some value in the E5 on this map in particular, which is interesting to me, and I would be curious to hear why. But other than one type for 1e5, the differences, or those are the only differences between these two teams right now for the lineup. So strategies could be run both ways. I will say the north spawn has a bit of an advantage for the cap, as the B base is closer to the north spawn than the C base is to the south spawn. So if Joker decides to go for an early B cap, they should get it before Panda grabs C, unless there's some double or triple cap shenanigans, which even then cuts it really close. And Joker may have the cap lead for this game, which will put Panda on edge to make a push if Joker decides to execute that way. But here we are, y'all. Game number 5 about to begin. I'm super excited for this one. And Panda on their back foot. Will they be able to clutch it out here? Sure, they've made comebacks like this before. It's crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Here we go. Game number 5 about to begin. Fujit, thank you for commenting, by the way. I appreciate it. The clock's not working, but the bars are working. Okay, y'all. So y'all heard it from Fujit, who's also a tournament streamer. And yes, we are going to be seeing a quick cap. I know they're driving right through the base. No, they are going to grab the base. Okay. It looks like they are driving right through it, potentially. With 4 types, I wouldn't be surprised. That's an aggressive tank. But no, they're going to get right into the B base. They're going to take it, get that base advantage. However, it doesn't seem like they want to play for a base advantage. They want to play for kills here. Immediately pushing their types in aggressive spots. Steven getting spotted, Poffy getting spotted, and Joker immediately pushing for the C base. And Panda's got 3 tanks in B. They will not be able to respond to this very quickly. Then again, you've got 2 tanks from Joker in the A base. But they do have an advantage here in terms of tanks. They're hitting their shots on Market Man. Bouncing that one, though, and Kakati's taking a significant amount of hits. However, the thing that Joker has that Panda doesn't is they have the rears of tanks here. Sureman's rear, Market Man's rear. This is a very scary little push here from Joker. They're clipping out Market Man from behind. Very scary, however. You are going to be seeing the kill on Kakati here. So it's going to be an all-out brawl for this game. Caps are not going to matter here. Pharaoh trying to farm from behind, see if he can get a kill on Market Man. Jta going to fall first, though. An Assassin going for Market Man instead, but he falls too. So we've got a 5-on-5 right now. Hit point advantage for Panda. Sorry, for Joker. They have the tank advantage now as well. My bad. Read that incorrectly. Pagman activating his reactive at a good time, but Danny and Pharaoh able to pick up the kill on Chilo here. Now all of a sudden it's a 5-on-4. My goodness, these rocks make it so annoying to fly around here in cinematic mode here. Pagman going to go down to Milo from the rear. Actually, a ram kill picking that one up. It's a 5-on-3 now, and things are starting to look grim for Panda. Even Steven getting focused out here in Pafalupi. He's going to try to put his clip into Lakami. Will he be able to pick up the kill, though? Pharaoh trying to ram him, disrupt the shot. Doesn't quite happen. Lakami does go down, but it's a 4-on-2. Skips going to try to sneak in a shot to Pharaoh. No, he's going for Danny first. I don't know why you'd want to go for Danny. Might as well go for Pharaoh there, but fair enough. But this is it, though. Unfortunately, Panda with a very anticlimactic ending. Well played to Joker for this really nice brawl. They caught Panda off guard. Panda still had 3 tanks in the D base when they got spotted. And Panda was not able to respond to the push in time. And oh my goodness, Joker is kind of messing with them right now. Pharaoh and Milo both holding their shots. Are they going to take a picture? A nice little picture with the homies? A 360 no-scope there from Milo. Going to pick it up. Joker wins the set 4-1. They will advance to the winners finals. And Panda already dropping to the losers finals 4-1. Props to Panda for not going down 4-0. They did pick up a win there, so happy to them for that. But at the same time, they left a lot to be desired. We know that they definitely could have equalized on Mayan. That would have left things equal going out of Canal and into game number 5 there, and this would only be a 3-2 advantage for Joker. Heartbreaking loss, though, for Panda. They played well, of course, but in the end, Joker just really caught them off guard with that very aggressive push with all of those types. And again, 3 tanks from Panda at the C base was just too much. Just too much. And that's that. So there we go, guys. That's the very first set. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the tournament. If I refresh the page, let's see. Before I switch to it, I'd like to see if the bracket will load. Let's go North America. Brackets. Has the other set ended yet? Okay, so it looks like the Joker versus Panda set, of course, ended here. We just watched that. Leverage in Origin is still going on. That can only lead me to assume that it's going to be closer than a 4-1, unless they're having much slower games or something like that, which Leverage is known for having slower play. And Origin, of course, a calculated team themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a very, very long set. So we may not see the results for that for a while, but I do appreciate everyone who's hanging in here. So yeah, that's going on there. I'm going to go ahead and start playing some battles, I suppose. In the meantime, y'all can get your rewards here, of course, just by watching. Again, if you guys do not know how to get your rewards at this point, links are being posted in both Discord and in Twitch. Sorry, in YouTube and in Twitch, and they're in my Discord as well if you want to join my Discord. But yes, if we get what was it? Did I say 500 Discord members by the end of the day? We're going to give away some Nitro. Yeah, join my Discord, y'all. I'm getting a million pings right now on Discord, so I'm not going to be able to keep up with them all. We're just going to go ahead and play some skirmish. Actually, no, we're not going to play skirmish. I have got some missions to do. So we are going to go ahead and do those. What do I want to play right now? First of all, I need to see what that mission is. I'm pretty sure I have one more. Win 4 supremacy battles. Okay, we'll do that. But before, though, I would like to take a look and see what time the next game will be. Look at Blitz Ultimate Cup. Take a look at Joker. They play 12:20, so they play still in almost 2 hours. So Joker has a lot of downtime here. Whereas Panda going to play at 11:10 is my guess. Yes, 11:10. Okay. So we will be watching this set in about 40 minutes or so. So lots of downtime here. Hopefully we can get our 4 supremacy wins. Unfortunately, Skirmish doesn't have Supremacy, otherwise I would be playing that. But we'll just go ahead and play. T95A6 is fun. I've been trying to try this tank out. If it doesn't work out too well, we'll switch. We'll drop tiers or something. And in the meantime, I will go ahead and check some Discord stuff. Just make sure everything's good. All right. Oh, y'all, that was a great set. I hope that y'all enjoyed that one as much as I did. Oh, I wish it could have been closer, but of course, Joker is just too strong. They are a very strong team. There's a reason that they went undefeated in the round robins. They're an excellent team, and I really like. As much as I want to say that, you know, that I thought it would be closer, or they're just that strong, you know. Can't really expect anything less from Joker than quick dub. Looks like the enemy's not going to go C here, which is nice. We'll take an early cap. I'll take it. What's our E100 doing? Oh boy. E100 doesn't have a clue. Not one clue. There, E100 is AFK potentially. Could be some nice damage. Here, I took that shot, didn't want to. Thought maybe I could get down in time. There we go. Team should be able to get a punish there. There's their T-54. Okay, we'll pay attention to him. There's their Vicar Seer. Ooh, that guy snuck one in on me. Nice. Well played. Okay. Yeah, let's just play in their spawn for now. Help out the Vicars, but the 268's coming as well. I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Load adrenaline. Look It's a little further than I wanted to. Teammate gets in a shot there. Nice. There's the E100. No, please do not make him shoot me. Oh my god, this Vickers. You're not willing to take a hit. I may die for this, actually. I hate you, Vickers. You could have taken a shot for me. Unfortunate. That's okay. We get the dub. Did I have to survive and win? I forget if it was survive and win. That makes me quite sad. Vickers is full health. But, oh well. We win the game. Assuming they can pen a shot. Can. Okay. We'll take it. But yeah. Joker's just too clutch. They got brought to Game 7 a few times. I think 3 separate times, maybe 4. But every time, Joker came out on top, and they're consistent for like that for a reason. Unfortunate, not a very high damage game, but it was good. What is my mission? Is it survive and win? It's just win. Okay, I'm chilling. Do I have T-22? Yes, I do have the T-22. I have all the tech tree tanks, and I have a good amount of the tier 10 collectors, but not all of them. Like I'm missing the Badger, and I'm missing the 30B, and the Wheezy 5A. The, what's it called? The KPZ, and I don't have the Caro either. Is that 34 playing tier 10 regular on his main? It is. It is, it is. Trying to keep up with chat best I can. Blackbeard, I love the photo. If you're in here, love you, Blackbeard. We are. We are getting lots of you new folk in the Discord. I appreciate everyone joining. Guess we'll just go right for B here. They've got an extra medium. We have an extra TD, and I don't love that. This isn't the best TD map in my opinion, but it's okay, I guess. They're in A. They beat me to A. So I took a bit of a long route. Nah. Bummer. Should have aimed that a little lower. Maybe 60 TB will sneak one in. Push A, says 268. Sheridan's going in. I'm going to wait for now. Because I know that Yo is peeking that corner. Oh my goodness, but they're farming me from C. Not good. Not good. I'm going to have to push this. I don't know where their 268s are. I know that one of them is right here, of course. I don't know where the other one is. I'm just going to make a play here. Yeah, he snuck that in. Well played. I'm a Sherry and I won't push. I am pushing. I don't know what you're talking about. There's their other 268s all the way out there, so we were safe to do so. I'm drive through the base. I want to get damage right now. Damage is something that I am lacking. There's their mouse. Uh-oh, don't get Capolis linked here. Oof, that was close. Yeah, don't want to take this. This is not great for me. But if I go around left, that's where they are, and I don't want to get myself in a crossfire. This makes me a little nervous. There's their Vickers. And their 268's not looking, so I can pop one into him, or Sheridan. Got killed. I don't want the 60 TP to push me from the side. Not gonna worry about it for now. I'm not sure I've seen a more timid group. Surely. My team is not really here. Oh boy.
Enemy armor is damaged. The gunner is dead.
Gunner killed, I'm okay. Wish our 50B were more helpful out here, but he's not.
We hit them hard.
50B, okay, he does pick up the kill. Good job.
Nice shot.
Now, I wish that we weren't so close to winning on the cap. Dang. Rip supremacy here.
Enemy is
Good game, though. I should probably pull up my stats so y'all have an idea of who I am. I kind of introduced myself at the beginning. I should give more of a context of who I am. Yo, Doc, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate you. I have all my alerts muted, so I can't see all this stuff, but what the dog do, and I see that you cheered with bits. Appreciate you. And if I missed anything else, like subs and stuff, looks like I don't think I did, but thank y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, Doc. Yeah, so, some context on me. Hello, everyone. My name is 34, for those of you just tuning in. I am not a YouTube streamer. I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm from the North American server. I've played competitive previously, although I haven't in a good few years. I'm a washed competitive player, if you will, but I do have competitive experience. I played for the Premo team. I actually played back in, I think it was 2016-17, before all this this season kind of stuff was the way it was. But if we go back to my teams and stuff, we'll just go ahead and through them all. But I used to play for Premo, and we actually did qualify. My main success was that I qualified for the Mobile Masters offline tournament, which was... Oop, clicked on the wrong team. Right here. Online qualifiers for Blitz Twister Cup. No, not this one. Mobile Masters Las Vegas. My team actually did win, and we qualified. Unfortunately, we couldn't travel, but we did win. Eclipse traveled in our stead. But I am a competitive player in the past. This is me right now. I don't really play a whole lot of tier 10 anymore. Admittedly, I've kind of lost the love for sweating at tier 10 and all that sort of stuff, but I do enjoy playing Blitz. I play it quite frequently. I usually try to stream 2-3 times a week on the NA server, and I stream on Twitch. So if y'all have my Twitch, twitch.tv/34wattb, that is where I stream, and that's where y'all can catch me about 2 or 3 times a week, usually. And I appreciate everyone who has dropped follows to my Twitch channel, as that's where y'all will normally be able to catch me. Also, someone named _34 donated $10. Thank you for the 10. Me? Thank you. Very kind. So kind. Wow. So the way that I can filter... There's stuff out here? Hold on. What's going on? Yeah, I'm not sure what's up there. Okay, something's going on with my notifications, but it's all good. I'm not worried about it. Here we are, next game.
Let's go.
Plan. Yes. Team, so we're going this way. I am more inclined to go on this side of the map, but we've got 2 heavies that say otherwise. So this may be messy. This may be messy, and I may need to abandon the bat chat. They're in the B cap. Ooh. What's their TDs? A Foch and a Grill. Yeah, shoot. I'm gonna take a shot for that. At least it wasn't 2. So their Sheridan and their Grill are both camping. Or is it a Foch? I don't really know. But, there's their Yo. Team is grabbing C. Okay. If they go pushes forward, I'll have shots. Here's the 31er of HE into him. He's trying to skip bullet snipe me. This guy's trying to snipe me as well. Filthy. It's their Fosh camping. Ooh, big shot from our 183 into that guy. The Type's holding off rather nicely. That's okay. I'll get in the fight eventually, but right now, I'm just kind of chilling. Hey, miss.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Now I can start getting in the fight a little bit better.
Nice shot.
Ooh, down goes their Fosh. Nice shot. Was that blind? Oh! 2 fires in a row. That's filthy. Feel bad I can't afford to donate. No problem, man. I stream for fun. I do not stream to make a living. I have a job. I'm an engineer.
Enemy is hit.
I stream because I love streaming, and I love competitive, and I want to bring the North American competitive server to a positive light. Because there's kind of been a bit of a void for NA competitive lately. In fact, me and Droodle's the only English-speaking North American competitive streamers right now, and even Droodle's he's not doing Blitz Ultimate Cup. I'm the only NA representative streaming in Blitz Ultimate Cup, so I just do it because I love it, and I want to bring the NA server to a positive light. Nice game there, almost 4K, 3rd class. Normally doesn't this tank have a really low ace bar? I thought I remember this tank having a low ace bar. That's totally cool though. Which region you play in NA? Yes, I'm an NA player. Oh wait, that's Draconic asking. Draconic, you should know. Hey Rose, what's up Rose? Long time. Hope you're good. Appreciate you. Did 34 say he's giving away Nitro? Nitro giveaway if our Discord gets to 500 members. You can find it on my Twitch and my YouTube. Maybe people are pasting in chat every now and then as well. Oh, also, before I join this game, let me exit. I think the other set may be done by now. Let's take a look. Chart. Yes, it is done. Looks like Origin defeated Leverage 2-0, or 4-2, sorry, not 2-0, 4-2. So it was a bit of a closer set, Mayan, Canal, Yukon. So they did get to 6 games. Not quite a tiebreaker, but we are going to be watching Leverage play against Panda next. This should be an exciting set that's going to start in 22 minutes. And these two are 1-1 against each other, actually. The first time they played round robin 1, Leverage did beat them, and it was 4-2. But then afterwards, in the second round robin, Panda was facing elimination. They had to beat Leverage in order to qualify for top 4. Otherwise, Apex would have made top 4. And they clutched up against Leverage, winning 4-1. So these two have gone back and forth between each other. This will determine who is the better of the two teams, of course, not only for this one set, but for the entirety of Blitz Cup. And we'll see which team between the two has the better record. So yes, that is what will be going down on that stream. Sorry, in that game. In that set. Oh my goodness. Oof. Unfortunately, I can't see how many of y'all are watching, which is a little bit annoying. I can see the number on Twitch, but the number on YouTube is a little bit broken because as soon as the portal starts counting down, all of the views just like disappear. There were 1,800 of you waiting, as many as 2,000 waiting, but as soon as 10 o'clock hit, the number is instantly dropped down to less than like 300. I know there's a lot more than 300 people watching, but it would be really cool to have like the full analytics of how many people are watching. Also, did I finish my mission or am I at 3 wins? I'm at 3. Okay. Those of you who are still asking, you can get rewards. You guys get 1 crate key every 50 minutes, 50 minutes, by clicking on the pinned message on YouTube, or if you're on Twitch, do !rewards or !portal, and you guys will get 3 links. There is a link if you're watching and your account's from the NA server. There's a link if your account is from the EU server, and there is an account if you are from the APAC server, Asia server. There are 3 links, so click on the respective link, log in, and that'll take you to be watching my stream perspective from the portal. You should see a like a little bit of a progress bar or a timer, and that will that'll show you whether or not you're getting rewards. They're immediately getting onto the sea base. I'll farm this guy out if he's going to sit there. He's going to drive forward even. Won't complain about this. This just seems like a farming simulator. Oh, that guy did shoot me. Did not expect them to start looking at me with their IS-7 and 2 and 5B here, but they are. They are. Ooh, he hit me there. Nice shot. Right into the turret. They do have 3 TDs. Don't know where their Foch is. There's their T-57 though, and they've got something around our rear. That is the Foch. Okay. E4 fired. Nice. And we're just kind of farming for now. Team is putting in good work over there. Somehow that bounced, and oh, I'm actually going to get shot here. In. Good pick. Your Met T-57 is looking nice and pushable right about now. Can't steal that one, unfortunately. Wanted to steal a shot in there. Here's the Foch, though. Boards will not hit your account till after the stream. Thank you, Fujit. I appreciate you. I pulled back there at a horrible time. I don't know why I did that. That was not very baller of me. Nice game, though. I'll take it. Can I end the stream so you can get your lockbox key? Blitzloaf, I will end the stream and prevent everyone from getting rewards just so you can get your key. Yes, I will do that right now. Goodbye, guys. Blitzloaf told me I had to end the stream. No more watching competitive, y'all. Blitzloaf wants his key. Alright, and here we go. We actually finished 4 for 4. With a couple nice games. First one not the best, but then actually doing pretty well there. And that was nice because I actually had a really rough start in this tank. Lulu, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. I had a rough start in this tank. I went 3 for 9. But now we're doing pretty well. And I got my damage back at past 3k. I had some really bad starts, but now we're looking good. I'm going to switch over to Skirmish. I actually really like playing Skirmish. I think it's a fun mode. Just a nice little stress-free version of Pups. And we'll just mess around in that. We've got about 15 minutes until the games begin. Really quick, I'm going to turn off my camera and grab a drink while the queue time goes. I'm back just in time. You Canal. I love Canal. When I play 2v2s and 3v3s and stuff, this is my favorite map to get. I just love it. It's so fun. Canal's a great map. And I'm very happy that we got to see it earlier today. And competitive. I'm gonna play up in the 50B here. something sneaky like this. Sneaking a shot on the Foch. There is their TVP as well. Gun oppression, RIP. And teammate in the 907 doing quite so hot. The VK did fire. Means I may not fire.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Here's Soma though on my rear. I should probably bail. I am going to bail. Got reactive armor, so thankfully I didn't take as much damage as I could have.
Enemy armor is hit.
We lost a tank. Looks like our 907 got racked. Ouch. Ooh. All of a sudden we're not looking too good. Jeez, what happened to our team? Maybe a little bit overly ambitious in the middle of the map.
We've damaged them.
Should be able to... no, our 268v4 is killing himself now. Unfortunate.
Enemy armor is damaged. We've damaged them. Enemy armor is hit. We're on fire. We're
Reactive
immobilized.
again.
Frag hit.
The HE sneak there.
Penetration. Enemy vehicle
Sneak that
destroyed.
kill. Hope our TVP can get out.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And they can't reset the cap.
Got him.
GG, what a clutch. I'm staying in, I'm not letting him kill me. GG. We're ballin', we're ballin'. 10 minutes until the next set, y'all. 10 minutes! Be ready. 12 minutes, actually, but whatever. Okay. Shout out to Draconic, by the way. You're being a great help in the chat. I appreciate you, Draconic. You're great. Holding it all down basically by yourself. And Frost, of course, in there as well. Thank you for that. Y'all are amazing. My mods are great. 5k damage. Clutching in the sweatiest game mode known to man. Skirmish. That's goofy. We'll play the TVP. There are a couple of those in the enemy team. That seems like a fun tank. Did you miss me? What's up, favorite day? Of course. Of course, of course. How close are we in the Discord, by the way? We are currently at... How many members? I don't know how to see, actually, how many members I have. It's so funny. I don't know how to check. I'll check in a bit. I think my phone shows it. I don't think that PC shows it. If I go to 448, we're almost halfway between 400 and 500. So that's pretty high. I was at just over 400 before starting the stream. Yeah. If we get 500, only if, we'll do a Nitro giveaway. Here. Looks like, yeah, Fujit, you're being a great help as well. I can't see you here. Yeah, there we go. Fujit, here, you can now mod as well. Thank you for helping out today. Appreciate you stopping by. I think their TVP, yeah, their TVP's been firing its shells. I think this gives me an opportunity here. to do something evil. Of course, now my teammates aren't putting any pressure on him, and he can look at me without any fear of getting shot, because my teammates are pussies. My teammates are not willing to fight him at all. Yeah. Oh, it's so 268 is just camping bush. As I should expect, I suppose. TVP starting a clip. He's taking a shot. I want to rush him. If I can get HE shells in, that would be pretty nice. Pretty nice. But I may not be able to, because he's kiting. No, there's the egg. Again, my team just not willing to put any pressure. Unfortunately. We are about to begin, actually, it seems. I'm not going to go ahead and join. We've got only a few minutes until everything begins. So we're going to go ahead and wait for that to get all set up. Also, y'all, again, these are the things that you need to get. I think it's, yeah, if you get 2 or more kills in a game, you get a box. And these are the things that your keys open. It looks like you can get the Chimera, the Scent 5-1, or the Wheezy 122TM. Those are the things that you can get. And parts and whatnot. I haven't actually looked into math. I know that Blitz Post has been doing some analysis on that, so I would say take a look at that, at Blitz Post, if you guys have that on your Discords. Usually pretty useful. But yeah. That's our first loss of the stream, I think. Did I have another loss? Yeah, just Falls Creek. Maybe I'm more of a heavy tank gamer than a TVP gamer. But here we are, y'all. We can quickly go over the teams, I suppose, before we get the training room invite. And if I can go ahead and open that on up. Again, another place where you guys can watch the streams is if you click right here. I'm right there. You can click on me that way. That's another way to get to the portal. I'm not going to show it. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at the teams here. So Leverage, first time we're covering them for top 4. We have covered them plenty in top 8, and they are a strong team. Former 2-time champions for the server. They did not win last Blitz Cup. They were in purple at the time. Then they split off. They formed Leverage, and immediately after Blitz Cup, right after the fall season, there was Winter, and Leverage won Winter, and then they won Spring as well, beating Joker both times. And then in the last season, summer season, Leverage got 2nd place, and Joker took that one. They are your defending champions. But here's Leverage. They are no slouches. Again, former 2-time champions, and they're also 2nd place as of last season. So very strong team. They are led by And Become Death, also known as 707. You may have previously known him as. They've got a couple EU additions to their roster. This time around, they've got Vano, and they've got Playmaker. I don't know what clans they're from. Again, I'm not super familiar with all the EU teams. I'm sorry to everyone from EU. But, oh, settings over here. Yeah, I can go over my settings at some point. But yes, I am Light, the other caller for the team, Lightronics. And their core members are mostly 707 on the top, Ranger, N13, and Darktronics. Those are the main ones that have always been on the team. Oh, Light, sorry. So Ranger, N13, 707, Light, and Dark. And then the other ones tend to rotate around a little bit. We're seeing Kool-Aid, who's been there for a couple seasons now. Cora, who is new now that the Primo team split up. Playmaker and Vanna, who are both new additions. And Breakable Heaven, who plays sometimes, doesn't play sometimes. He's in and out, but he's been playing for a little bit. That is your Leverage team. They tend to play a little bit slower. They're a more calculated, cool, calm team. They try to get the cap lead and then defend the cap lead and intercept pushes before they can happen. That is Leverage's typical strategy. Their games tend to be a little bit slower paced for the most part, but not always. Not always the slowest. They can be faster. They have a couple fast strats. The most notable one I can think of is Vineyards, where on the spawn that's closest to A, they'll push under the bridge and immediately go to push B. Here's the training room. I'm going to go ahead and join that in a sec. Actually, I'm going to do it now just so that I can see who is on the left and who's on the right. So we've got Leverage on the left, Panda on the right. Okay. I'm going to pick the Kenny because you want to ping a light tank just to not mess with the spawns. Leverage on the left, Panda right. Okay, let me get that sorted. Sorry if you guys hear the Windows notification sound. Looks like it didn't go off this time. Pog. Okay. But now we can look at Panda. Again, we've already streamed Panda. They unfortunately lost 4-1 to Joker. Leverage lost 4-1 to Origin. But here is the Panda team led by Pagman, calling done by Jta. They actually have Yori, I believe it's pronounced. This is how Aminet told me it was pronounced. If I turn off my webcam, you can kind of see these names better. But Yori, or Jory, I don't know how it's pronounced, who is actually formerly on the Leverage team, playing for EU, but this time on Panda. They've got Pafalupi, Jta, Sherman, Skips, some core members. They've also got Daichan, Apple, and a new addition to the team now that Pramo has split. They've picked up Steven, who was formerly the Pramo team captain. And I'm not sure if he was the caller, but he was the captain. I think Tanner was the caller. Steven may have co-called. But this is your Panda team. And again, they've looked really strong this year. They didn't make top 4 last season. They lost to Apex, but this time they beat Apex, and they've beat them into top 4 here. We are going to be watching them play against Leverage, the defending second place team. 30 seconds until the games begin here. We're just going to go ahead and wait. And yeah, I'm super excited for this one. Unfortunately, one of these teams is going home, and they will not be showing up again for tomorrow's stream, which will be a big one. And of course, it's a big deal because Blitz Ultimate Cup, a $50,000 tournament. Is this the $50,000? Yes. So the losing team here is going to walk away with $3,000 for the team, which is $300 per person. That's still pretty good money, I must say. $50,000 prize pool. No matter how you split it, that's good money. So each team member out of 10 players getting $300 each, and then you get 6 mil credits, 12k gold, 100,000 for XP. That's plenty. That's some good rewards enough for 4th place. But that's the difference. If you win today, if you win this set, that's the difference between getting $300 and $700. That's a big difference. That's a lot of money. That's over doubling it, which is pretty good. $700 used to be first place prize a few seasons ago. They have really stepped it up with the cash prize in here. But anyways, I digress. This is a big cash difference game here, if you will. So we will be watching Leverage versus Panda here, and I can go ahead and swap to our in-game overlay. Leverage and Panda both have new logos, by the way. They had some different ones. Leverage's was quite similar. Looks like their bowl used to be purple, is now black. And Panda, they actually have an actual logo now as opposed to just taking a random picture of a panda. It was a good logo, by the way. I thought it was pretty funny, but they've got a real one now. Now that they're in-game and have to make like top 4 logos and stuff. Pretty cool. Taking some drinks here. Trying to preserve my voice the best I can. This is a 3.5-hour stream going until 1:30 in the morning. So I'm going to have to preserve my voice as best I can. The maps that we're going to be seeing, I apologize in advance. This is going to look a little buggy. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Black Goldville, Naval, Normandy, Dynasty, Pearl. So Black Goldville, the first one, Naval the second. We're going to be guaranteed to see both spawns on either of those maps, because of course this is a best of 7. Leverage right off the bat, running double E5 and double light tank. We are not seeing either of those on Panda, so clearly Leverage has a very different idea of how this map is played than Panda does. Now, this map is, of course, a very interesting one to me because it's played very differently between pubs and competitive. In pubs, it doesn't matter if it's encounter or supremacy, you do tend to see players saying, oh, go caves, go on to the northwest corner of the map, and the fight usually occurs there. And if you have tanks driving to the town, you usually call them idiots. In this competitive setting, it's not quite the same. Of course, supremacy is a big deal to have the cap lead, in the B and C bases, or is it B and A? I don't remember what the letters are. I believe it's B and C. They're a lot closer to each other. The B base, I should say, is a lot more easily defended from the town. So if you are able to control the town and have that extra base, that is significant. So that's what's interesting about Black Goldville, of course. Both of these teams looking to take advantage of this in different ways. So we're seeing double light tanks and double E5s from Leverage. And we're not seeing either of those from Panda. They're going to be keeping it simple. 3 crons, 4 types. Here we go. Game number 1 about to begin. Panda Leverage. Let's get it. Immediately looks like, it's hard to tell, but Leverage going to be potentially splitting their light tanks here. Maybe one of them going immediately for an A base. Ranger instead going to spot the middle. And Panda immediately taking a couple tanks aggressively through the road area. Ranger is going to light a couple of them. Sherman lit. Actually, no, Apple lit, but Sherman not. Ooh, looks like some shots are traded in the corner, though. Hagman and Core trading shots. Steven taking 2. And, Steven and Light both unloading their clips, but ooh, another one into Steven, immediately getting bled out to half hit points here. And looks like those T125s farming all the way from this rear side. Death and N13 putting some quick shots into Steven immediately. It is not going to stop them from getting the B base though. Panda grabbing it. They are going to have the cap lead here. Vano should be able to get into the A base. He's actually going to go right through it. It's going to be Ranger getting into the A base. But look at J-Taw here. Super aggressive play. He is very far forward. And immediately, potentially a push very hard here from Panda. They're going to go right in. They've got 5 tanks all the way through. Pagman a little far back. Steven far back as well, putting shots into Light. But they're going to go very aggressively, and Pafaloopy actually getting shot in the side for free here. Panda wants to do something about these double T125s that are holding back. Pafaloopy not bothering with the tanks, though. He's going to sit in the A base? No, he's going around that way. And Panda's going to push straight forward here. Sherman taking massive shots. Playmaker all the way on the other side. I Am Light going to put in his clip. And 13 and I Am Become Death, both getting their reactives ready. The other side of the map, though, looks like Leverage was able to pick up skips. Panda going to focus on this push here. They're going to put all of their resources towards it. Pafaloopy unloading his full clip, and Death still alive. I Am Light does fall off stream, but Death going to fall to Apple in a moment here. In comes Ranger, though, farming from the rear. He's going to put shots into Sherman. Now, they're ready for him, though. Looks like they've already turned around. They're going to focus on N13 here. Pagman doing his best, maybe to block I Am Playmaker from joining the fight. Leverage needs to get a kill here on Apple or J-Top. Both of them are low. Sherman himself on the other side of the map. He is only on 81 hit points, doing the best he can to survive. Not quite on the other side, just behind camera, but he really needs to play carefully here. If Ranger could get in with the T100 LT or Vano, that would be big. Leverage is going to play for the caps, though. They're just going to put Vano right onto the B base. Panda doesn't really have the hit points to deal with the caps. And I really like this play from Leverage. Ukora does sneak the kill on Sherman there. But Leverage is not looking to commit. They know that they have the advantage in the hit points. There's no reason to overextend themselves. They've got the base lead, and they're just going to choke Panda out. There's no way for Panda to push out of this corner. They've got all of their tanks just lined up here, and they're going to get surrounded here. Ranger going all the way through the caves, Vanna going to follow. If they can get the pick on J-Tal one way or another, things look really good for them. Cora and Playmaker still plenty of hit points of their own in those double types. And Apple's just doing his best to hide here. Won't be able to hide for long. J-Tal does finally get pushed out. Here is Vanna just going to get right on and secure the kill. Nice shot, not even bothering to go around. Playmaker not able to get the kill on Apple, but instead they're focusing on Pagman, who's now on 200 hit points. Panda does pick up the kill on Playmaker, but the hit point differential is still too large. Pagman gets taken out. Now Pafaloopy a one-tap, Apple a one-tap, and those double light tanks getting right on in. There's nowhere left for Apple to run. Down he falls, and it is just Pafaloopy, 383 hit points, make that 0 hit points. Leverage with a solid Game 1 lead there. Panda trying to do their best to push through the middle, but the push was well received from Leverage. They were able to conserve their hit points and then use them at the end of the game to get the cap lead. Not that the cap lead mattered, but honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if Leverage just grabbed the cap lead and sat and just completely forced Panda to push. But I think Leverage didn't want to waste any time there. Getting right on into the next game, pushing their advantage. Cora on top with 4.2k. Game number 2, I'll set up here, and we are going to be seeing very different tanks from Leverage already. IS-4s, potentially 2 of those, and a 60 TP. No, only 1 IS-4. Okay, fair enough. With the double light tanks, I was a little bit hesitant. I didn't want to say anything at first, but tanks can be a little bit difficult to push with, of course, and sometimes to receive a push with T100 LTs can also be a challenge, because they don't have the hit points, nor do they have the survivability to last in this heavy meta sometimes. But what they can be used really nicely for is exactly how Leveraged used them, which was rotating around, conserving those hit points, able to pick off kills at the end, grab capture points. Those are the strengths of the T100 LT, and that's why we saw Leverage run 2 of them. Are they going to continue to run multiple T100 LTs? It seems like they are. Adding in an IS-4 and a 60 TP here. IS-4 could be used for grabbing the B base, who knows? Panda keeping the double E5s this time. Unfortunately, actually no, it was, wait, I'm confusing myself here a little bit. But yeah, Panda with double E5s, double Cron, triple type. Again, not running any light tanks. But they're going to have a little bit of a better push this time, and don't bleed out so easily in the opening. Leverage had some really nice shots on Panda and initially had that hit point advantage, which they were able to maintain for the rest of the game. Is it 50 minutes for 1 key? Yes, 50 minutes for a key. Yes, there's plenty of extra time, though. I shouldn't say plenty of extra time, but there is extra time. You should be able to get all 4 if you watched from the beginning. Have a little bit of stoppage time. Here we are. Game number 2. Leverage currently up 1-0. And I am curious to see where they use the T100s. Looks like Vano's going to go for potentially a fast C-cap. And Ranger spotting the A side. Panda, of course, not running any light tanks means that Leverage can afford to be a little bit more aggressive with their opening spots, but they're not going to do so. Don't want to risk getting bled out too quickly, and Ranger's not going to light anything from there. Maybe that's not his purpose. Panda will get the early lead in the bases by stepping JTOS straight to A. Panda making the gamble that Leverage doesn't have any tanks here. They are correct. Leverage doesn't have anything immediately ready to reset A. I am Light and Ranger still hanging around though. Light kind of rotating back a little bit. JTOS does get spotted though. It's actually going to be even Steven taking a shot at the beginning from Vano. Nice shot there. He will eventually be able to grab the C base without any issues. Panda's got nobody there. They've just got their 2 Kronvons in the middle. Immediately JTOS pushing straight forward. 1500 damage immediately put in. Leverage ready for that. That massive shell from the 60 TP, as well as, of course, having those amazing shots from the Kronvon. And immediately JTOS goes down, and Panda overextending. They just completely hung him out to dry. They're just straight up down a tank. Down 2,000 hit points. The 2 Kronvons aren't really ready to join the fight either. He gets tracked in the open. Playmaker ready to put a shot in at the other side of the map, though. Double Krons are ready to clip out Pagman. He's going to activate his special consumable, but it's not going to help a whole lot. He may survive a little longer, but they're going to be way down on the hit points. And we are going to be seeing a bit of a counter push here from Leverage, bringing the 60 TP, the IS-4 through the middle. Panda is ready for it, though. They've got 4 tanks here. Skips, Puffy, Sherman, Steven. However, they will lose Apple at the same time, and Pagman, sorry. Pagman goes down first to all of the Kronvons. Apple going to be the next to fall at the same time, though. Playmaker does get surrounded by Panda. Leverage's counter push not quite effective there. Maybe not the best place to move those tanks. Maybe they're just used as a bit of a distraction. But right now, what I am seeing is that the hit points are pretty much even right now. Of course, tank advantage for Leverage. They're actually up 2 tanks now, and Vano should be able to get away from Sherman here. And now kiting out the entire tank. That's going to make it a 5-on-3 the other side of the map. And Leverage has plenty of hit points to go around here. I am Become Death, plenty of hit points. And 13 and Ranger, of course. Core is going to get shot out a little bit here. Look to the wrong tank. Steven may be able to pick up the kill. Can't quite sneak anything inside there at the same time, though. Panda is starting to get themselves surrounded here. I Am Become Death comes in with the Kronvon. N13 and Ranger sneaking on in. Vano still kiting Sherman on the other side of the map. Down goes Steven. Leverage has all of their tanks ready here. And now it is just a 5-on-1 on this side of the map. Skip's going to go down just a moment here. He does not have enough hit points. Panda does not have enough guns to do anything about it. And at the same time here, look at Vano. He got the kill on Skips. Sorry, on the kill on Sherman. They kited him out of the game entirely, and that just allowed Leverage to farm everything. Although, really, when it came down to it, the operative moment was the fact that Panda just straight up lost a tank in the opening. Leverage was ready for the push. Of course, we know Leverage is a very defensive team. They're ready for just about any type of push. But really, I understand what Panda was trying to do there. What they want to do is not give Leverage the time to set up. They want to stop the initial advantage that Leverage would have by setting up their defense before they're able to set up in the first place. Unfortunately, though, they were a little bit too late for that. That massive shell from Korra running the 60 TP, of course, that tank having tungsten shells as well. It's a ton of damage right into him. And that meant that Leverage just, they got him. They really just caught Panda lacking, for lack of a better description there. That was just very nice. Really, really well played there from Leverage. They're ready. Moving to our next map here as we have a minute left. And we're going to be going to Naval Frontier, a symmetrical map, a little bit more closed. There's giant hills in the middle of the map, giant structures and whatnot that prevent some cross shots from across the map, not all of them. Of course, you can go from the northwest corner to the southeast corner, sometimes depending on your angle. Can't really shoot between the two spawns that easily, though. Not a whole lot of amazing tank destroyer spots on this map. I should say sniping spots, because we don't see any tank destroyers in competitive. Who am I kidding? But Leverage is going to keep their T100, and again, Panda not running one. And then again, I don't really think it came down to Leverage having the T100 LTs last game, because of course, they just picked up a tank in the opening game, but would Panda consider running a light tank? Doesn't seem like they want to. 3 Crons, 2 IS4s, and 2 types for them. Leverage also running 2 IS4s, but also 2 60s. Which is an interesting combination. You do see these tanks relatively frequently in competitive play, definitely a lot less than the types and the Crons. Leverage is only going to have one of each, as well as their T100, rounding things off. Here we go, though. Game number 3 about to begin. And if things continue the way that they did as of last set, Panda could equalize themselves here with a nice Game 3 win. That would look really good for them. Of course, the loser of this set faces elimination. Panda does not want to get 4-0'd here. Ranger immediately going for those spots that the pubs typically use. At least I typically use in my light tank. Go right here for some opening spots. Ranger not spotting anything, even pulling a little bit far forward to try to get a spot on Jta. He's going to light Skips, though. Skips probably knows that Ranger's right there. Ranger not quite lit, but Skips is going for a blind shot on Korra, which I really do like. Apple taking a big one, though. Is that I Am Light? No, that was N13. Cross map all the way right here. You can barely just see him there. That was a really nice shot from N13. Really well played. Things already looking good for Leverage. Want to have their 2 Crons kind of lined up top here. A defensive play is trying to cover the C base. Of course, I Am Become Death threatening to take it here. But I like what Leverage is doing. They've got a couple tanks to suppress those Kronvons from getting the resets here. Jta does sneak in an HE. Apple may put something in himself. Ooh, very luckily for Apple. Leverage do miss their shots there. I believe N13 had another shot on him. Yeah, I think it was N13. But now, Playmaker sneaking one in on Jta. He's going to try to contest the base. At the same time, though, is that Ranger? It's Korra in the A base, actually, and Steven may challenge. But look at Ranger. He's sneaking right behind Steven, and now, again, Panda just seems to have hung a tank here. I don't think that Panda really has the opportunity to respond to this. They're going to put Skips in there, but Skips is already half health. He's going to push Ranger back a little bit, but my goodness. Oop, Korra now getting shot in the side. Who shot him there? It's going to be Pafalupi with a punish on Korra. All of a sudden, the tide sort of changing. Or does put in another shot. He's going to sneak around, see if he can get behind this little position here. Get hauled down. Steven sneaking in another shot, though. And now Ranger going to have a little bit of difficulty here. He's going to have to escape. Steven's right there. Skips is right there. Will Ranger get himself out of the scenario? We are going to be seeing Jta stepping onto the base. Yeah, Ranger trying to get a side shot here on Skips or Steven. Skips could sneak one in here, but in comes Playmaker unspotted. Skips not quite aware of it yet. He now gets spotted, and now Leverage has the tank advantage here. We are going to see Jta grabbing the C base, pivoting to the other side of the map, but Korra goes down, actually. Leverage was able... Sorry, Panda was able to pick up the kill. The hit points are even right now. Ranger's starting to take damage, but at the same time, Skips going to go down here to Playmaker. And now it is Steven who is in a disadvantage here. In comes Vano at the same time. Panda is going to need to push onto the C area, and it looks like they may do so. Going on to I Am Become Death. No, they're not going to push it. They need to make a play here. I Am Light trying to farm him from up top, but Pagman needs to get his clip in the game because at the same time, Steven on the other side of the map going to fall down to Ranger and Playmaker and Vano soon. They need to hold on as long as they can. Jta should pick up the kill here. It's going to be Pafalupi actually, and Panda pushing now towards N13. They do have the tank advantage and they're quite united here. They should be able to pick off N13. Steven could even get some shots in from the rear. Is he going to look so? Yes. Steven looking for a shot on N13. N13 puts one back into Steven, but down he goes. And now it's a 2-tank advantage for Panda. Playmaker going to drop down onto Steven. No, he can't depress his gun. He's going to have to roll himself all the way down the hill. And now Playmaker is stuck. If Steven stays right there, Playmaker will be out of the fight entirely. Ranger doing his best to hide here. He's actually potentially going to be able to get the pick on Jta. Steven does fall, but look at Playmaker. No, he is able to get himself unstuck, thankfully. Maybe Steven backed out. Don't know what it was. But we do still see a take advantage here from Panda. Light, though, going for the C base. Ranger falls off camera. Apple not able to defend it, but now Leverage has 2 bases, and a little bit of pressure is on Panda now to secure the win. They are going to get Jta onto B, though. Ooh, interesting play to get Jta on B. Vano picks off Sherman, so it's a 3-on-4. Jta, of course, only on a fraction of his hit points. And I Am Light going to try to sneak in an HE shot for the kill. No, doesn't get it. Pafalupi here to clip out Playmaker. He's going to reload his full clip. There's 1 shot. There's 2 shots. Pafalupi putting 1 more in. But that's 3. And now it is a 4-on-2. Panda were able to grab all 3 bases. Apple going to potentially move in for the kill here on Light. What's going on there? Vano falls to Pagman. And here we go. Now it's just a 4-on-1, and we do see Panda putting themselves on the board here with a nice Game 3 win. Good kill there from Pafalupi. Panda had some really nice finesse there. Despite the fact that they were outnumbered in the A base, they were able to pick up a kill and stall just long enough. Leverage had those tanks out of the fight. Panda was able to push directly through the C base and kind of kill tanks one at a time. I Am Light was kind of just farming from up top. And yes, he eventually went down and grabbed the C base, but it really wasn't enough support. And Pafalupi with a massive 4k damage carry. Very well played there. Panda do find themselves on the board here again, as I said. So no 4-0s so far today. I hope we see a tiebreaker. No tiebreakers yet. There's been a 4-1. There's been a 4-2. Will we see a 4-3? Exciting, exciting. Thank you to everybody who is subscribing, by the way. I appreciate all of you, YouTube and Twitch. Again, I don't really use YouTube a whole lot. I am a Twitch streamer, so if y'all would find my Twitch link, which is right there, that is where y'all can catch me normally. But I am enjoying streaming on YouTube for the reward portal for y'all. Of course, got to give you guys the rewards. But here we are, game number 4 about to begin. Leverage are switching things up, running 3 IS-4s. The IS-4 is their primary tank. I'm very interested as to why IS-4 would be run over a Type 71 here. I feel like the Type 71 is a little bit more flexible for a map like Naval. Panda will keep one of their own, but 3 Krons and 3 Types, so still not a single T100 LT from Panda in the set if things stay the way that they are. And of course, Leverage does want to go up 3-1 here. That would be pretty big. Gives them a lot of wiggle room for those last few games to keep themselves alive for this tournament. But of course, Panda looking to equalize. They are no slouch of a team of their own. They did beat Leverage the last time these two teams played against each other. And Panda looking to potentially get a repeat there. Rob, thanks for taking over Twitch. Draconic's been kind of struggling watching both Twitch and YouTube together. So Rob, thank you for being here. Twitch side, not as big of a deal to cover, of course, but I do appreciate you watching it. You're the man, Draconic. But here we are. Leverage is going to, again, send their T100 LT straight into the B base for some initial spots. Won't find anything from Panda there. They're going to be sending a couple tanks all the way to the A side. They were trying to sneak in some shots there. No can do, though. Skips into Apple will successfully cross Steven also crossing unspotted. So Panda having 2 tanks that Leverage knows about in this area, but actually 3 tanks. And Jta kind of being a 4th there, but he's not really ready to support quite yet. Death will grab the C base, but Panda will have the slight cap lead here. And that is enough to force Leverage to make a push if things do come down to that. Now, it looks like Panda are a little bit spread out here, as are Leverage, of course. That is what you tend to see in the opening. Don't really need to see a big commitment right away, but as we can see, Panda kind of set up here with 5 tanks, and then the other 2 are probably Krons right here. Yeah, we can see Sherman and Pafalupi kind of as a little bit of a guard here on the C area. They're playing a lot further back, though. Normally, you do tend to see your Crown Vaughn's position held down right here, applying pressure, but it looks like we're not going to be seeing that at all from Panda. Leverage, of course, having a couple of their own tanks being Kronvons, but they're not quite set up in the same area. They've got a couple types up top, and there's Ranger actually overextending. Does get spotted out by Sherman, who only is able to put in 1 shell, and Ranger immediately getting out of there. Light not going to be able to support too well. He does put in 1 shot, but Pafalupi sneaking 1 in. Tracking Ranger, that's a big shell, and Ranger taking another one. One from the side from Pagman, and down he goes! Pafalupi and Pagman with the trap. Sherman, of course, also helping catalyze that, but Leverage just hung a tank. Ranger with a bit of an overextension there, a little bit of an oopsie daisies, if you will. Panda have a full tank advantage now. Hit points are still relatively even, which is the funny thing, because Panda has taken a few bleeds from other tanks. And they haven't put any shots into Leverage yet, other than that full kill on Ranger, but again, being a tank up is quite significant, and Leverage have a big disadvantage to push themselves out of, as it seems like even now, Jta is going to further extend their lead by grabbing the C base, and Leverage doesn't have the resources to reset. They don't have Kronvons up top, which is what is typically used in this map. Panda and Pafalupi, of course, or Sherman and Pafalupi, of course, playing that role for Team Panda, and I Am Become Death going to step onto the base in a moment here, but we are going to see a counter push. It looks like the Kronvons are moving around here from Leverage. They've got tanks in the B area. Leverage is going to try to take the C base back. I am curious, will Panda try to go for resets? They're just going to have Jta sit on it. In comes Pafalupi to get some shots onto I Am Become Death. He's going to take 2, 3. Nope, Pafalupi missing that one, but will Sherman come in for pushes here? No, he's going to make a play more for I Am Light. Apple coming in from behind. And Panda's putting a nice push into I Am Become Death. We are seeing the counter push, of course, from Leverage. They've put 2 tanks. They've got Darktronics and Playmaker on top of Steven here, trying to overtake the A base. They grab it. They're going to fly right on top of him, going for a little bit of a jump there. Actually turning to shoot Pagaman, but they have lost I Am Become Death. They're 2 tanks down, 850 capture points. They need to pick up a kill here. Steven, the only real tank that they would be able to pick up at Darktronics, and Vanna putting in their shots. Playmaker missing his. N13's going to try to get it, stepping onto the B base as well, but they need to stop the C. And Panda's just pushing in. Look at these full hit point tanks ready to join the fight. What are they doing? They're going for I Am Light here. There he is. He's found himself caught out. That's going to be a shot from the rear. Pafalupi not going to bother with him, though. There's Sherman going in. But looking at Leverage here, now it's going to be Vano fighting against Skips here. N13 still in the middle of the map with Playmaker. And Panda trying to fight in here. I Am Light does fall on the other spawn. Kind of hard to capture the action because it's going on 2 sides of the map here, but we are going to be seeing Vano and Skips out, just kind of fighting each other. Playmaker, don't know what he's going for. He's going for Pagman. Pagman missing 1 shot. Playmaker should be able to win this 1v1 here, if the things go how they are, but it's not going to matter. Vano going down off camera. Panda going to take that. They will equalize. Wow. And I mean, Leverage just straight up lost a tank in the opening. They straight up blundered a tank, you know. It's like in chess, when you blunder a piece, that's Leverage. They just straight up blundered their light, you know. An interesting decision there to bring him as far forward as they did. But I really like the trap from Panda, keeping those Kronvons as far back as they were. A little bit of a bait, if you will, and Ranger did fall for it, doing 0 damage. Unfortunate game there for them. Panda converting that to a win. I'm sorry the camera work wasn't amazing for that game. That one was a little bit more challenging to spectate because there's like a couple tanks here, a couple tanks there right at the end of the game. But, you know, the big thing was Ranger dying in the opening, and got that one. 4K. Well, not 4K, 1080p, but you get the idea. We're moving to Normandy now. That is our third map, where games 5 and 6 will be played. And again, there is a chance of going to game 7 here, since it's all tied up 2-2. Things are looking pretty good for both teams right now, but Panda's got the momentum. They've won the last 2. Again, they will be playing without a light tank, double cron, triple type, and double E5 here. And we're going to be seeing still the light tank from Leverage, potentially even 2. I know Vano tends to be the second light tank. 907. We have not seen this in competitive play in the NA server. Okay, that was a bait. Vano, you baited me. Vano, you got me good. I was excited. I was like, 907, that's a fun one. I wonder why they'd play 907 as opposed to a T100, but that's what they're doing. They've got triple crons and triple types on top of that as well. I'm curious to see how Panda will use the E5s there. Of course, it's a very strong hull down tank. Got a nice buff to the hull armor in the most recent patch as well as getting that PBR texture. Maybe the PBR was a big buff in disguise, who knows. But Panda has faith in the E5s as we move to game 5 here. Let's get it. Oof, what a set so far. This is a great tournament. Big day 1. Huge day 1. Y'all on YouTube, check the pinned message for the links, by the way. There's a question about that. That's how y'all get the rewards. Pinned message. Let's take a look at the beautiful cinematic. I always forget to look at this, but the destroyed tank. Bang. Beautiful. Immediately, Leverage going to take a cap advantage by sticking Ranger on the C base. No surprise that they will go for a cap lead. That's what Leverage likes to do. This is a bit of a more difficult map to play defensively, though. It's a little bit flatter, with the exception, of course, of the small little beach area. But we're going to see immediate fireworks on the board here. All the Kronvons are reloaded. Paffalupi and Steven both going to go for N13. Pagman skips trading a few blows here with Death, Playmaker, and Vano, but immediately Pagman and Skip's going to push across, try to shoot N13 in the side. Skip's lagging out a little bit there. He's going to get the kill, though. Immediate kill there from Panda, looking real nice. Sherman sneaking into I Am Light, and Leverage doesn't really have a good target. They've got Poffy here, but Poffy has managed to get himself away from the rest of these Leverage tanks. And things are looking real good for them right now. Playmaker will turn around, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get the kill. And in fact, Panda may be able to pick it up first. Apple driving in. He's going to pick up the kill. No, it's going to be Steven from behind. Instead, Light and Vano turning for Sherman, but both of these Kronvons have their clips empty. That's going to allow Panda to get in more shots, and Skips with the E5 leading the charge. However, Leverage able to pick up the kills on Jta and Skips. That's going to leave the tanks even right here. Paffalupi going to go down at the same time as I Am Light. Why isn't it? Oh my goodness, my camera for some reason not moving to him. Oh my goodness. Something's up with my camera, a little bugged. Normally if you click on a tank it'll skip to it. I wasn't able to move to Paffalupi, but after all said and done here, Panda is up about 2,000 hit points, nearly 3. They're about to get the pick up on Vano here. It would be really good for them to do so, but at the same time, Leverage has pushed around for Apple. They've gotten that kill. Vano still alive. Pagman finally picks it up, but lots of hit points left here for Panda. They're looking real good, and Ranger is quite isolated. Pagman and Sherman going to go on opposite sides to try to push him out. Sherman in the heavy tank trying to ram Ranger, prevent him from running away. He's going to take the one-on-one. Ranger might not be able to run away. He's going to try to sneak around. But Pagman's actually getting surrounded by both Leverage tanks, and Steven joining the battle a little bit late here. He's got his Kronvon. He's ready to join the fight, and he needs to get the clip out on I Am Become Death. Sherman picks up Ranger off camera, and Steven should be able to get the kill here. He loads his speed boost, gets the reticle Cali. He's got the kill. Darktronics turning to Sherman. He's a little bit healthier than Sherman. He should be able to win the 1v1, but it's not quite a 1v1, is it? I like what Sherman's doing, though, trying to prevent Darktronics from pushing further forward. Darktronics able to depress his gun, though, and he should be able to pick up the kill on Sherman here with just another shot, and Steven's holding on to his clip. Is he going to put in one more shot? Does put in his shot. 463, that's a massive heat roll. And Darktronics does pick up the kill, so it's going to be a 1v1, but Steven's on full hit points, and Darktronics is on 8. 8 hit points here, and that's just going to take a small breath from even Steven just to get the kill. Darktronics missing the shot, and Steven, although he did join the fight a bit late, he has plenty of hit points to clean up the 1v1, and really, the only thing Leverage can hope to do is kite for a solid 3 minutes here, because Leverage does have the cap lead when it comes down to it. Steven's going to have to make a play somehow. I think he's just going to wait a little bit longer for that special speed boost. The nice advantage that Steven has here is he just has to roll down the hill and get the kill. Whereas Darktronics, if he wants to kite all the way around, he has to drive up the hill, and he's a lot slower. He's got to drive through those wrecks, and there's no way he's going to get through that. And now Panda going down 2-0. They take the lead 3-2. Wow. Panda with that amazing aggression. Early pick on N13. Leverage wasn't quite ready to respond. Did not hit point share in time. Didn't block the Panda tanks from pushing over and getting the kill using their other tanks' bodies. Steven with a massive 5k damage carry there and ending the game on full hit points. Invincible. If there is one word to describe even Steven, that game. Unstoppable, another one. And now all of a sudden it's Leverage facing elimination after being up 2-0 after the first map. What a set here. Things are turning around now. And Panda are just one game away from tanking it here. Spawns will swap on Normandy. And no light tanks working right now for Panda. I think Leverage wants to take a page out of that notebook. They are dropping Ranger out of that T100 LT. All he did was get caught out that last game by the Type 71, wasn't able to run away, and it was a nice and easy pickup there for Panda. They're going to be getting rid of it. They're adding an IS-7, they're adding an IS-4. Hell, they're adding a Yo. We haven't seen a Yo tonight. This is the first time. In fact, normally the team that I see running Yos is Panda. They usually put Pafalupi in a Yo, and he does an excellent job at farming that damage out. But no, it's actually going to be Leverage running that Yo. Then again, I Am Light does tend to run it somewhat frequently. We've seen him run 3-shot, we've seen him run 2-shot. He's done it all before. Leverage knows what they're doing with this tank, of course. If it's a 2-shot, we will expect to see a more defensive push, or a defensive play here. If they're running a 3-shot, it may be the farming machine. We'll see what happens, but this is potentially Leverage's last life here. They've got to clutch up, and it's game number 6. Loser of the set eliminated in 4th place, which of course, no small feat, making it to top 4. You know, there were 5 very strong teams from NA that could have made it, so the fact that these 4 were the teams to make it, impressive. They're very strong. But I know for a fact that Leverage has higher expectations of themselves than placing 4th. Panda, of course, who didn't make top 4 last season. I know that they have higher expectations of themselves as well, but as things are, Leverage were the favorites to win this. So Panda going down in 4th place, although, of course, they're a very skilled team, it wouldn't have been as surprising. Right away, we are not going to be seeing quick caps from Leverage. However, the EU5 here, I was just trying to look for it on the right side of the map, Skips will sit in the C base right away and give Panda the early lead, so that defensive play that we normally see Leverage taking, there's not really good time for them to set it up. They are down on the points. Then again, Lightronix is running the triple shot Yo, so maybe not a defensive play in mind. Leverage is quite spread out, though. They're putting a tank on the A base. Playmaker actually spotted by Jta. Steven missing his reset shot. It hits that one, and Playmaker will back off. Won't matter though. I Am Become Death grabs the D base, but I like the idea from Leverage trying to take the cap lead there by sneaking in an A base. Not gonna work though. Panda was ready for it. And they've got plenty of tanks lined up on the C base if Leverage decides to make a push that way, but it doesn't look like they will as things are. They've only got 3 tanks here, and Vano quite far back in E5 himself. I Am Become Death rotating out, N13 probably soon to follow. No, he's chilling right now, being chilling if you will. Panda quite passive themselves, admittedly, not something that we often see from them. Maybe taking a page from Leverage book and using their own ideas against them by playing quite passively. They've got Apple and Pafalupi anchoring, Jta and Sherman looking at the A base, with even Steven covering in the Kronvan. And it looks like we are going to see a more aggressive A play here from Leverage. They're going to be putting Darktronics in front of Death. in order to get the cap here. Electronics doesn't get reset immediately. Steven's going to get an HE in there, but look at I Am Become Death sneaking just barely from behind, not getting reset, and Leverage will take the A lead. They're going to back right out, and all of a sudden, it is Panda that needs to do something, and Pafalupi in the meantime, getting blood out in the middle here from Vano and M13. And now it's going to be Leverage who can play passively now. And all of a sudden, Panda needs to make a play. I Am Light, who was covering the A base, doesn't need to anymore. He's going to rotate out and try to stop any sort of push that Panda might make over towards the C and the D side. And it looks like Panda might be formulating a little bit of something here. It looks like J-Tow's going to move out. Sherman may move out. Steven going to take a little bit longer to do so, but Leverage is already rotating in. We can see Playmaker there. And Become Death and Darktronics doing so as well. Light will still look over the base somewhat, just in case Panda tries to get any sneaky ideas. Darktronics as well, but that means they're committing 2 tanks very far away. Then again, Sherman will be over here himself, but that's just 1. So either Leverage gets a quick kill on Sherman, or Panda has the advantage on this side of the map. But Sherman trying to sneak the base in here, right from Leverage's nose, right under their nose, but no, Darktronics gets the reset. And Ranger's coming in unspotted to potentially get some punishing shells in there. He is spotted now. Gonna sneak 1 in. Darktronics should put in a second himself. No, bounces it. But Leverage has plenty of tanks here, and Panda is going to be making a bit of a counter push here. Skip's getting right into the D base. I had to go super fast mode here for that. J-Tuck getting in B. He's not going to worry about B, though. Skip's going for an immediate push right onto Vano. But look at these bleeds into Apple. He's taken plenty of shots. Pafalupi, Skips, Sherman, Apple, all half hit points. Leverage still really hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. They've got a 2,500 hit point lead here. But Pagman is about to pick up the kill on Vano here. He's got a shot left. Pafalupi picking it. They do have the tank lead. They weren't able to grab the A base, though. And Leverage still up on the hit points despite being down an entire tank. But right now the cap points are going to be ticking up in favor of Leverage. They need to make some sort of play here in order to equalize in the tanks, because at the moment, Panda's just going to be able to put out more damage than them. Leverage needs to sneak up a kill here, but no, I Am Light actually taking tons of damage from the back here. I have no idea where it came from. They're going to try to pick up the kill here. Sherman going for it. The 1v1 with Darktronics, but he's just going to kite the IS-4 completely out of the fight here. Light taking another shot. N13 Playmaker getting low, but they should be able to pick up the kill on J-Tal here if N13's able to hit a shot. In comes Pafalupi and Apple, though. They're going to prevent him from getting the kill. J-Tal does fall to I Am Become Death, but now they're going for a push on I Am Light here. Light does have 2 shots left in the clip. He's going to put them into Apple, but he's going to go down to Apple. No! Apple getting picked off by I Am Become Death, and now all of a sudden Pafalupi needs to roll above average to get this kill here. Things are looking very intense right now. Hit points are basically dead even. Playmaker goes down. It's a 5-on-4. Pafalupi still surviving, but I Am Light surviving as well. Sherman going down off screen, and now it's 810 points in favor of Leverage. They're up just barely, but in comes Steven from behind. He's going to try to put in shots to Light. Light driving forward. Poffy sneaking the kill instead. Now Steven's going to have a full clip to put into I Am Become Death, who doesn't roll high enough to get the kill on Poffy. Only 385. That's ridiculous. Skip going down off camera, but I Am Become Death going to fall to Steven. He does so. Now it's a 2-on-3 scenario where you're stopping the D base, but it's 860 points for Panda, 812 for Leverage. Things could tick back up into Leverage's favor at the rate things are going. Leverage will win on the caps. Panda needs to get something into D stat. Pafalupi perilously low on hit points, though. Panda's going to put Pagman there instead. He gets onto the base, stopping things just in time, and now Panda's got the advantage here. And doesn't look like Leverage has a good way of grabbing another base. What are they looking to do? Ranger taking 2 bleeds from Pagman. Not a whole lot he can do. Turning his turret around. Will Pagman be able to sneak in a third? No, not quite. But Darktronics and Leverage both falling down now. And they're completely disconnected. They've got control of the A base, sure. But Steven's going to be able to get the kill on a Ranger. 980 points now, and it's actually going to be Panda going down 2-0, but then winning it 4-2, upsetting Leverage, who go down. Eliminated in 4th place. Panda clutching up, winning 4 games in a row there. Doubles on, of course. Holy cow. Winning 2 games on Naval, then winning 2 games on Normandy to reverse it. What an amazing turn of momentum there, and Panda clutching it up with, look at those Kronvons, 4.3, 4.1. Excellent play there. Leverage with the finesse play, trying to sneak back the A grab, but committed way too many tanks down low. Panda pushed up high, even though Leverage had the early bleeds on Panda. They were able to push right through it and win, probably be surviving. Holy. What a set. I hope that y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. That was amazing. That was amazing. I know y'all couldn't see my face. You can see my face now, I'm telling you. That was a set right there. Y'all are lucky. Y'all are getting a real good top 4 here. Real good showing from these teams. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull up the bracket, how things... Actually, no, I don't need to pull up the bracket because there are no other games going in parallel. But I can pull up the bracket to show how things are going anyway. This is how the status of the tournament is right now for North America. I don't need to zoom in. We saw this game. This game happened off stream for me. It was on another stream. Leverage and Panda in the lower bracket finals, semifinals, and Panda eliminating Leverage 4-2. Now, what Panda will stay alive. They will play the loser of this set here, Joker versus Origin. The loser of this set drops down to the lower bracket finals. We will be watching this set today. This set starts in about 30 minutes or so. 30 minutes from now, actually, on the dot. They're going to be playing... Sorry, the loser of this set will play, and the winner will advance to the Grands, which we will watch these 2 sets tomorrow. That will be done on the official World of Tanks Blitz channel, not on my stream. But I am super excited for it nonetheless. Ooh, we've got a top 4 on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Fujit and Draconic, thank y'all for holding the YouTube side, and Rob for holding the Twitch side of things. Appreciate all of the subs and follows that are coming on in. It's like mostly on the YouTube side. Y'all are great. Also, I missed a $15 from Doc. You deserve it for tipping yourself. Thank you, Doc. I'm sorry I missed it. I appreciate you, dude. Wow. Whew. This is awesome. My voice starting to lose it a little bit here. I'm gonna have to take it easy. Also, I want to know, how are y'all doing on the clan challenge, by the way? That is going on. Things are looking pretty good for me and my clan right now, I must say. I missed 1 day of missions yesterday. Not yesterday. It was a couple days. Yeah, it was yesterday. Because, Thanksgiving and my family's been over and all that. But my clan's doing quite well. I'm most of the way done with Brothers in Arms. Still got a ways to go on Crucials, but I'm not too stressed out about it. Things are going quite well on my side. I hope that things are going good for you as well. I'll switch to my normal overlay just so you can see the stuff on the bottom. I'm actually going to switch the bottom screen right now. You can see like stream support stuff. I'm going to switch it to my socials so that y'all can see them. Again, the biggest thing y'all could do for me right now to show me support is following my socials. I've got my Twitch, which is where I stream primarily. And I'm actually getting quite close to 2,000 followers right now. I am at 1895, so getting to 2K on my Twitch. That would be a dream. I try to stream there 2 to 3 times a week, although my schedule isn't the most predictable right now. But that's going on. And then, of course, I am here on YouTube, and I don't stream here. I don't plan to stream actively here, but I upload my VODs. That would be nice. And then, of course, on the right is my Discord. And again, if we reach 500 members today, I will do a Nitro giveaway. And currently, we are not quite there yet. I don't know how to see how many members I have on mobile. 455. 455 members. So, we're getting close. Getting close. But yeah. There's my brief plug for myself, of course. Gotta take advantage of the big platform. Let's get to some skirmish. I love skirmish. What do I want to play? That is the question. Let's play some VK90. No, let's play some E50 and let's play a little bit more aggro potentially. Some old school rain matches, going down early then coming back. Yeah, Honda clutched up. Really well played to them. Leverage got robbed on the win. Oh yeah, oh 100%. Leverage were looking real strong, but They kind of ran out of steam after games 1 and 2. And even then, Panda was kind of close to clutching that second game. Yeah, I'm in a bad position now. Thankfully, both of those guys missing their shots. They have 2 140s on their team. They are platooned. They were split up, which made me very confused, but it makes sense because of the legendary camo. Because one of them is OBJ period and the other is object. Okay. Well, there's the 268. The TVP is not doing quite well, but I think I can push on this right side no problem. Actually, do a little bit of a sneaky beaky here. If I can get around like this... Oop, that's the 183 actually. Oh, maybe not. But I could do something aggro and fun. Not quite, though. Don't want to push 40s. I didn't think the 183 would be there medley. Here's the 50 beam. And down I will go. But it was a fun play. I tried. Almost got the kill. Teammate picks up that one. Our team is getting some decent punishes in. And I'm happy with that. Good distraction. Ooh, nice shot. I'm gonna go ahead and exit this one. That's fine. I do not mind. The reason I like skirmish is because I can have fun. I don't have to stress out about doing good damage or anything, because admittedly, I like to play well. I like seeing those high damage numbers. So, you know, it's a nice thing, but with a really good thing about skirmishes, you can relax and you don't have to worry about it so much. So I am going to go ahead and keep playing it as I want to, I guess. What's another fun tank to play? 4005. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I follow you. Thank you, Doc. You're goated. Please end the stream so I can get my rewards. Y'all, Blitz Loaf. Blitz Loaf. You will get the rewards later. You can open them tomorrow. You can open them tomorrow. The stream is going to go on for the entire duration. As y'all can see on the portal, the rewards are from 10 p.m. Eastern till 1:30 a.m. It's a 3.5 hour long stream. 3.5 hours. I am just over 2. I've got an hour more to go. An hour more to go. A little bit more. An hour and a half, actually. Hello. Yeah, hour and a half left, so y'all don't have to worry. Watching stream. Yo, what's up? Shalom. Yo, a little heart. Now, I'm playing this one for fun, so I apologize in advance, little PP, although admittedly it's in the past now because it was 3 minutes ago. But I like playing this tank goofy aggro. It's more fun that way. Just to clip this guy out and screw you. It's more fun that way. He's just taken 1600. Yo saying I win. Congratulations. I think it's fun to play like that. I do. Get that nice initial clip. Now I'm just gonna run. I don't need to play aggressively anymore. I'm just gonna go right to the little spot back here, I guess. And my Foch is playing low, which is kind of weird, champ. I think that SU is hunting for... Oh, that's a 183. Hello! What are you doing there, bud? That's goofy. But my team doing just fine up here. The Kronvon's quite low. Taking out their Yo, who said I win pretty early on. Yeah, this one's good too. Looks like they've got a Rain player on their team. I don't know if this is a skilled Rain player or someone who is recruited to be a missions hand. What is the Leopard doing against the 183? I feel like that's a bad idea. Maybe not the best idea that Leopard has had. Oh, but he sneaks it. He's going to win the 1v1. Well played. Well played. That is, unless the Vickers has anything to say about it. He's not going to be able to stop him, though. And Vickers missing the shot. Nice. Well played. GG, lol PP. And I play with you. I've got so many invites right now. I'm just gonna play solo. But yeah. It looks like we're getting the wins. We're making the plays where maybe we don't survive, but puts our team in a good position to win. Which I'm totally cool with. Also, y'all, while we're in queue, I don't know if y'all saw my shirt. This is the shirt that Wargaming gave me last year for the Blitz Cup. Kinda hard to see it, but Blitz Cup right there. Pretty cool. Also on my table, I do have the cup that they gave me. The green screen thing's gonna make it weird, but this is the Blitz Cup from last season. It's beautiful. And yeah. Wearing my merch today. Tomorrow, I do have a polo shirt that I'll be wearing. Logo will be a little bit smaller, but so really cool. And shout out to Wargaming for sending me that last year. They didn't send anything this year because I've already got everything, but super cool. I don't know why I played all the way this far forward, but I did, I suppose. Definitely back off. Yeah, I don't know why I did this. I thought that for some reason I'd be further back, but I'm not. Sad. Move this to the side. I'm going to stream snipe. Good luck stream sniping with a 3-minute delay. I'm just gonna sit here. I need to. I should make a move. My team is moving. This guy sitting right in front of me. I'm spotted again. From this distance, 230 meters. Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. And just, yeah. I'm not a 183 player. I guess I should make that clear. I don't ever play the 183. But it's skirmish. I do not care. I do not care. Man, rip me. Whatever. Leaving. Have a good night, lil pop. First time catching a stream. Heck of a caster. Thank you, Panda. I appreciate you. Glad that you're enjoying. I'm glad that Wargaming have given me a spot to stream through the portal this year, which is super exciting. Because I've been doing this for about 1.5 years. I've been streaming tournaments for a fair amount, but never really had a big stream like this with like a couple thousand people watching from the portal. So I'm enjoying it. I hope that y'all are too. There's a lot of pressure on me right now, and trying not to get too flustered because it's a lot of people. I've never had this many people watching me before, but yeah, if you want to catch me again, I stream on Twitch, 34wattb. If you want to get rewards right now, you gotta watch through the YouTube portal, but yeah, that's me. That's 34. Games are in about 17 minutes here, but who's counting? I'm gonna grab myself another drink while the queue time goes. I finished? No, not. I'll wait a little bit. I did finish my water bottle. I tend to drink very quickly. Yeah. Pull the dock outfit. Oh my. Unfortunately, I can't look at the Twitch things right now. The like the channel point requests. Can't look at those. I'm streaming on Restream right now. And it shows the Restream chat, which combines YouTube and Twitch chat, but it gets rid of things like whatever they're called, like channel point redemptions and stuff. I want to cross and deal with this guy. I would like to do that. Their 4K5 is playing aggro though. Shot into him. Yeah, so the 4K5 is playing aggro. I turned there by mistake. Didn't mean to. This guy does have Spall. I'm gonna push him now. Yep, now I can afford to do so. Goodbye, KPZ. Get destroyed by my bat chat. Goodbye. Very nice. We'll just reload here. Team's just chilling right now. I don't know where their T-30 is, but I have a good guess. Very good guess. And Wheezy's going in. We'll get a kill. Maybe 2. I'll just reload. My single shot DPM is better. So I may as well take the time while I have it. Probably sitting sideways in front of the T-30. I should start unloading my clip though. Because he is going away from me. Here we go. And play skirmish rest of the stream? Probably Wild Boys. In between games and after the set's over, yeah, I'll be playing skirmish. If you watch on YouTube, do you get reward? You should go through the portal. You guys go through the portals and you can see get the rewards that way. Let me show y'all how it works. Okay, let's start from scratch. First thing that you need to do. You don't need to do this, but it would be really cool if you did. You join my Discord. This is my Discord. It's pretty cool. This is everybody right now. We've got, what is it, server settings. And is it people? How do I do this? Members, 456 of you. Y'all are great, I appreciate you. If you go ahead and join and go to my announcements, also in the news, but announcements is the best way because you get all of my streams in English. You can see my NA stream if you're from the NA server. If you're from the EU server, you click this link. If you're from the APAC or Asia server right here, you click on those and that will take you to a portal that looks like this. You're watching me play 3 minutes ago. And you guys can see this blue counter here. This is how you guys can see how long you've been watching the stream. And every 50 minutes you will get a ticket. You get a key, sorry. You get a key every 50 minutes. So after 150 minutes, which is 2.5 hours, I'll get my 3rd key. And then right after that, I'll get my 4th. So it's pretty cool. That's how you do it. And yeah, I click on yours, and you can see how many you have. It's gonna look a little different if you're in Asia or RU or Asia or in EU, but it's gonna basically be the same exact thing. So that is how y'all can get your rewards, is by watching it through the link. Again, the link has got to be there. It's got to be that wattblitz.com/tournaments/streams/whatever number, depending on what server you're on. That's how y'all get the rewards. Depending on how much you've got this blue time. Blue time is how much time you've been watching the stream. And the gray time is how much time that the stream has been active, but you haven't been watching it. So these two add to the total stream length. So as you can see, I've been watching it pretty much the entire time. I don't know why these 3 seconds are like that, but it is. That's how y'all can get your rewards, okay? Make sense? Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. That's how y'all get your rewards. But you should join my Discord because, yeah, I keep plugging that. I'm sorry, I should stop. I'm probably too much of a sellout. I really hate being a sellout. Okay, here we are. What's up, Nix? Welcome to the stream. You have the Ritter. Mohammed, I have it on my press account, but I don't have it right now on this account. I'm trying to grind for it. About a quarter of the way done. Once I collect the weekly missions, I'll be doing pretty well, though. Nice little wiggle there. Got that bounce. We should be able to outplay a medium tank in a 1v1 here. The question is where their TD's at. There's one of them all the way over there. This guy seems like he's ISO? No, he's got an E4 friend. There's everyone spotted, though. E4 is backing down. The HE's at me. Ooh. I respect the HE, honestly. But, yes. Things looking good so far. Could have been better against the Patton, but I'll take what I get. I'm gonna come in from the right here and hopefully harass the VK-72 that way. Need the keys. Yes, watch through the portal to get the keys. A little bit of a lag there. Oopsie. That wasn't the internet, it seems. It must have been. Something on the server side. Because my stream quality hasn't changed. I'm just gonna relax. I may push in from the side here and bother that E4. Pull out to my 268, take that 1v1. Low. It's 2. Nice. I'll make him fall back. 121 saying this lag. Okay, so maybe it's not just me. Good. Yeah, it's not just me. I think everyone's lagging. My stream's chilling right now. We did this well. We managed our shots quite nicely. Only missed that initial one. Nice jump! Nice jump! Give him an LOL. That was great. That's off to you, my friend. Well done. Well done. That was beautiful. 3.1. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're having fun in this game mode. It don't matter. I'll even drop tiers. Let's play some tier 8. One tank that I really love. My favorite tank in the game currently. The Borat. This tank is lovely. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hit that like button. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate you. Have I modded you on YouTube? I need to check that now. I haven't. Bang. Welcome to the mod team, Rob. Thank you for sending a message in there. Trying to catch everyone that I can. Also, Akame, I see your message for Ranger Classic. Damn, dude. No, I shouldn't say, I shouldn't cuss. I'm used to cussing, not. R8O says, do you remember Pixel Rage? Of course I remember Pixel Rage. Pixel Rage. I actually, I have some good history with Pixel Rage. We go way back. He was a former YouTuber, by the way. For those of you who don't know Pixel Rage, he was one of the big original YouTubers. Not huge, but like a few thousand subs. Which, back in the day when Blitz was first starting, that was pretty significant. He didn't have any of those massive 80k sub channels, 100k sub channels. None of those existed. But there was Pixel, and he was not only a great YouTuber, he was a clanmate, and he was on my competitive team. He was the clan lead for 501AU, which was my competitive clan. My original competitive clan, I should say. And we were strong back in the day. I would say that back before they nerfed the mediums and when the heavies were the meta, or when the mediums were the meta, right when that happened, we were the best full medium team. How'd that bounce? Unlucky. We were the best full medium team on the server. And then as soon as they nerfed it, we kind of lost our footing and weren't as good. But Pixel Rage and I, we go way back because we played competitive together. And we had a reasonable success. This guy's going for the base. May I track him? No. Unfortunate. Will this guy pay attention to me? No. And we lost a tank very quickly in the opening, which kind of sucks. So this guy sneak one in. He will. My team is not doing well. Our ISU is camping. That's why. I understand it. I'm going to make a play for the Wheezy here. I'm going to go for him. Goodbye. Looks like the Rev is a one-tap. Their Smasher is a one-tap, but that hurt quite a bit. Their ISU is just still not in a useful position to help the team. Ah, no gun oppression. This ISU is just straight up useless, unfortunately. No rewards, no matter which way I try. Sometimes, apparently, the counter hasn't been working. But there is the bar. The bar is what you need to be paying attention to. If I go ahead and share. This bar, this is what matters. Don't worry about this counter. Apparently this counter's been broken for some people. This is what you need to look at. This is what matters right here. Okay, so looks like our games are going to begin here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm kind of glad that ended quickly, you know. It's fine. Join the room. This is Joker versus Origin. This is the upper bracket final. Joker on the left, Origin on the right. So I will get that all set up. Oof. And we can go over how these two teams have played against each other. First, I will pull up Joker. Of course, these guys are undefeated, have not yet dropped a set. They're excellent. They're very clutch. They've got very good pushes. They're a very strong mechanical team. Probably the strongest mechanical team that we have right now. That's their biggest strength. They can count on their tanks to win like key battle scenarios when sometimes it's like a 1-on-1 or 2-on-1. Like we saw Lokami who won a 1-versus-1 against Jta and Panda. I think it was Jta, it was somebody, where he was way down on the hit points. And it was a type 1v1 and he still clutched up with it and won. So throw from Panda there, but it was mostly just Joker's players are just so good. Now this is their team. Of course, they're very strong. They're 2-0 against everyone. They've beaten Panda 2-0 twice. Or sorry, they've beaten Panda twice. So they're 2-0 against them so far. Or wait, no, they're not playing Panda. They're playing Origin. Who am I kidding? They're 2-0 against Origin. Although those matches were close. They beat Origin 4-3 in the first round robin. And then they lost 4-3 in the second. Or sorry, they beat them 4-3. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not reading my notes correctly. Let's take that from the top. Joker and Origin have played twice. Joker has won twice. First 4-3 and then 4-1. So both times they were relatively close. I suppose they weren't 4-0s, but Joker proven themselves to be the better team in both of those sets. Now, we'll pull up Origin team right here. First time we're streaming them today. And they are the new Pramo team. They are led by Tanner, but they've got players from all over. They've got Tanner and Sierra and tanks from teams from Pramo. They've got players from MM, being Bubba and RGK. They've got some players from Leverage, I believe it was. Now, Panzer and PP are also both from MM. Zvezdanya, who is actually from Joker. That is also known as Star. And then there's Arctic, who I don't remember where Arctic is from. But this is a mosh team from all over the place. Last season there was Pramo, and then Pramo split up. And so this team has kind of taken the place. Tanner, who was the caller for the Pramo team, is now the leader for Origin. And they are strong this season as well. They are the second seed. In their first round robin, they won 5 games. In their second round robin, they won 6 for a total of 11 wins throughout the round robins, which puts them in second. For reference, Leverage had 10, Panda had 8, and Joker had 14. Of course, they won every single set they played. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Oop, I was not prepared for this. But here is Joker and Origin. And we're going to be on our first map, Desert Sands, which is a map that I don't know if I've even streamed this map at this tournament, which is interesting. Maybe it just hasn't worked out that way. But we are going to be seeing no light tanks from Joker, not even bothering to run Pharaoh in a T100 or anything like that. 2 Krons, 4 types, and an E5. Whereas for Origin, we're seeing plenty of Krons. They're a Kron-loving team, Origin is. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a lot of them, 3 or 4 per game. But they're running a Sheridan, where we haven't really seen a Sheridan tonight. Panzer going to be running his. We've also got 2 types, 3 Krons, and for some reason they have a 60 TP. I'm curious as to where that would be used. If their plan is to go hills, the 60 TP doesn't really have gun depression for that sort of fighting like the Kronvon has, or like the mobility that the type has to traverse those hills. 60 doesn't have that. If they're fighting for the town, which could make sense, there are 2 supremacy bases in the town, I could understand it. I'm curious to see where both of these teams will go. Of course, this map can be played either way. If you're in the desert, you tend to have a better positional game, I would say. You've got a better position on the map, but at the same time, on the town area, you've got 2 bases, and of course, it all comes down to caps at the end of the day, so... the hard part, though, is grabbing that B base if you're in the town. That's the biggest challenge. Forgot to reset the score. There we are. No audio. Click unmute. Anyone else's audio going? I hope it's just you. That's scaring me now, but it looks like my audio is going through just fine. Unless my stream crashed. Doesn't look like it's crashed, though. Here we are, game number 1, and Panzer is immediately driving for the A base. Looks like Joker is going hard A. They've got Danny, who's spawned all the way over on this side of the map in the Kronvon, using super speed to get all the way over. Panzer getting initial spots, though, and look at Kakati and Pharaoh taking massive shots there from Origin. They've hit their shots in the opening, and Panzer, of course, with all of that beautiful spotting right there. Well done in the share, and he didn't get lit himself. Maybe he did, but I don't think he did. But Origin with amazing bleeds. They're already 1,500 hit points up, close to 2. They don't have much presence in the A area, admittedly. They've actually dropped out completely. Joker are going to take the base and get the cap lead. Origin hasn't even bothered grabbing the C base. They're just too busy setting it. Pew Pew in the type. Mako in the 60 TB in the middle here. And of course, Sierra, the lone tank remaining over here. Actually, no, they have Tunnel over there as well. Tunnel's in a sneaky little spot. And he gets lit. Are Joker going to go for a push here? Looks like they are. They want to take Tunnel out. Now, is Origin ready for this? They're sending 4 tanks immediately. Tunnel knows this. Origin has plenty of time to react. They've got Sierra, Bubba, and Tanner all here. It immediately bleeds into Assassin and Milo. But look how he's going to get over just fine. Here comes Bubba, though, missing his shot. But big bleeds in here, and Pharaoh's actually quite low on the other side of the map. Where's Pharaoh? He's taking a shot from the 60 TP. In comes Tanner and Bubba to help with the fight, though. Tanner's got his full clip, and Tunnel's doing fine on the hit points right now. Joker's push not quite as effective as they had hoped it would be right now. Kakati and Milo starting to take shots, and Origin kind of have a little bit of a surrounding here. Lekami, who's taking lots of shots, he's got his consumable on reactive armor, but Bubba picking up the kill. Ooh, I like how Bubba's got his full clip ready. He's going to get the kill on Lekami. So an overextension here from Joker. Assassin going to be the next to fall. And Bubba should be able to pick this one up. Now Sierra doing so from the other side. And 2 tanks advantage here for Origin. Hit point difference over 3,000. Joker should be able to pick up Pew Pew. No, Danny bouncing the shot. TJ's forced to spend a shot of his own, further causing this clip to be empty. Milo goes down over on this side of the map, and Kakati the next target here for Origin. He's going to do his best to kite himself away from Mako. Mako doesn't even seem to be looking right now, maybe too busy analyzing the map right now. He will put in his shot, though. Big one into Kakati. No, misses it. Tanner's going to be able to get the kill from the rear. Kakati will fall, and it's going to be a big advantage here for Origin. Got double the hit points, double the tanks, doing just fine on the caps, and although Tunnel may fall himself to TJ, and he's going to focus on shooting Mako, getting him out of the game, but not going to matter. He falls. Danny soon to fall. Oop, I accidentally flicked my mouse there trying to get Pharaoh, but Pharaoh falls to the left, and now it's just Danny. Similar to how we saw on Canal against Panda. Last tank alive, doing his best to run away. But this time, Origin will have no problems hunting him down. In comes Tanner, missing the HE. Will Danny make his last stand? Ho ho. Gets on into Panzer, well played. Nice reaction there, but yep, that's game 1. Does pick up the kill. No, he doesn't pick up the kill. Sorry, that was Tanner getting the kill. But nice game 1 win there for Origin. Looking good. Looking good. Joker down in the set. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It shows that the team can bleed, even though, of course, they're very strong. They're not unbeatable. And Origin with a nice game there. Really good bait strategy. Tunnel just kind of hiding back there, and all of those Kronvons ready to respond. Sierra, Bubba, and Tanner all responding, and Tanner doing top with 3.5k. So GG there. Spawns will swap, and do I see a T95E6? I see a T95E6. We don't really see those a whole lot. The only team that I've seen run that tank this entire season is Elevate. Elevate ran it in top 8. They actually took a game off of leverage running that tank on Yukon, if my memory serves me correct. And so, I mean, it was successful. The tank has a very niche role. It's like a mobile heavy tank that's meant to kind of eat away at, like, I don't know, it's got a really good gun, and if you can get the gun in play, that's a really nice thing to do in the 95E6. And it's got the mobility where you can get the gun into play, but it's so soft. It's really only a heavy tank in name. And you really cannot expect to bounce any shots in the tank. Not only does it have no armor, it's got that massive cupola that just makes it even worse. It's just very difficult to bounce shots, but I am interested to see how they use it. Origin will run the Sheridan again here. Looks like maybe they do value that initial spotting range that the Sheridan has. It is the highest view range tier 10 tank. Of course, a beautiful, beautiful 300 meters plus of view range there. And, you know, that allowed them to get that early bleed on Joker of over 1,500 hit points. And they held on to that lead through the entirety of the game. Joker are going to have to claw themselves back here. They do bring out T100 though. Pharaoh is, of course, their T100 LT driver, and he's done a fantastic job in the tank so far for them this season. But will it be able to get the spots that the Sheridan can in the opening? Not entirely sure. Maybe the T100 idea is to see if they can discourage Panzer from doing the same thing he did last game. Pharaoh will spawn out towards the A side, that is expected. It looks like we see someone spawning in with Panzer though. What? Is that a spectator? Yeah, Panzer just spawns out here with Tanner. That is surprising to me. Maybe there's a spectator issue with someone running a heavy tank, but that's another tank out here for Tanner. And they spawn with 2 tanks out here. Pharaoh's just going to run right away though. He's not even going to bother. And no initial spots for Panzer. Instead, Joker going straight for the C base. They're going to get the cap lead, and Panzer not reacting fast enough to it. Even if he did, though, Joker's going to have the double cap on the base. Panzer actually gets double cap onto A, but it's not going to be enough. Joker gets the cap lead on this map. That is significant. Ooh, look at Sierra, though. Sierra's trying to sneak into this little position. Is Joker going to try to extend for him again? This time they'd have a little bit of a better chance of doing so. But it's a challenge to dig this tank out. I like this position that he's using here. Very sneaky indeed. A spot that you do see used occasionally in competitive play, where if you can just sneak a tank into your own spawn in this corner here. Obviously, Joker know that he's here. You can kind of hide it away without it being spotted, but unfortunately for Origin, Joker does know. But unfortunately for Joker, they don't really have a good way of getting it out. It seems like what Joker's done, they have lined up Crown Vons in their own spawn, just how Origin had done in the last game. But what they're looking for is to see if they can get something in the crossing here. If we can take a look at Pew Pew, Bubba, Mako. Looks like they got shots into... Is that Bubba instead? Yeah, they're getting shots into Bubba cross map. He puts one into Denny, though. First shot of the game going into Joker. But they're already up 2,000 hit points. Good bleeds on Bubba, Sierra, Panzer, and Pew. Now it's Joker that have the initial early hit point advantage. And they have the caps as well. Origin will need to make a play. Now, I will say... I mean, I think that it's better to have the dunes than to have the city, because there's more places to push from, but at the same time, when you're in the town, you can dig in a lot more easily, and can be a bit of a challenge for Origin to make a counter push. They need to do something here. Really, the biggest advantage is whoever has the cap push, because when you're on this map, you can only cross over from a couple certain positions. And of course, if Joker is able to punish something over on this side, which is what they're trying to do with the double Crown Vons, Danny and TJ, they punish the crossing as long as Joker gets someone to spot, which it looks like it would be Kakati. As long as they get someone to spot it, that's just really free farms for Joker. Free farms. It looks like the audio has been fine. Okay, audio's chilling. Is TJ caller? TJ's not the caller. I believe it's Assassin. Assassin's always been the Joker caller. I don't know if TJ helps now, though. He's a new pickup to the Joker team. They were, of course, already a monster, your champions, and then they pick up one of the key players on the Prime Rain team. That's a huge addition, and that's why Joker's so strong this season. It's because of that addition to their roster. Kakati's still trying to spot the crossing. Pew Pew's trying to test his luck here. He's gone all the way over. He's not getting spotted. So Origin does know that they're able to make a push if they need to. Caps reach 700. Are they going to start making a play? Sierra still sneaking in here. He's on just over half hit points. Danny taking some bleeds here. Looks like he got spotted out, and now it's actually Origin who's completely lined up on the rails, ready to take it. Tanner with some really good spots there, and Danny's taking more hits. More hits for Danny. He's got to hide. He's hiding in here. Now, how will the teams respond? Origin has crossed over. They are not yet spotted. Joker is not yet aware of this. Sierra lit, and now Tanner is lit, but he's still lit all the way over on this side of the map, and we may actually see... Who is it? Is it Assassin? Yes, Assassin spotting out all of these Pew Pew, Tunnel, and Sierra, and big shots going into Pew Pew. Lakami and Milo putting in really nice shots there. 800 points are reached. Sierra quite low. And Assassin and Lakami are still full hit points, so is Milo. They're actually just going to be able to push right on in her for free. There's not enough hit points here on the Origin team. Sierra's tracked. He can't move. Assassin picking up that kill. That's the weakness of having only one consumable on the Kronvon, is it means that you get tracked only once, and then all of a sudden you're stuck if you get tracked again. There's no hit points left. Joker with the counter push all the way over on the rails. Pew Pew's quite low. Tunnel's just trying to stop the C base, but Joker's already up to 920 capture points. Pew Pew's perilously low. Mako's low. Bubba's getting into the B base, trying to put shots into Kakati. Danny, of course, still hiding on the other side of the map, but he's just fine. There's no danger for him. The only play here is for them to try to get a kill on Lakami here and then somehow get a cap win. But Bubba's still sitting on the B base. Pharaoh's going to grab all the way over to A, fighting in a 1 versus 1 versus Panzer. Will Panzer be able to do anything? No, because Bubba goes down, so does Lakami, so does Mako. Now Origin is down so much on the hit points, it's not even going to come to it though. The capture points deciding it. And that really just shows how important it is to get the capture lead. Joker forcing Origin to make a push. It's so difficult. It is very difficult on this map to make a push. The defensive lock's amazing. Admittedly, I think Origin could have done a much better job if they hadn't bled so much in the opening. They already had like 2 tanks at near half hit points. And that was just, I don't know, they pushed without having the hit points to push in the first place. And Joker just had so much hit points on those types that it was just really impossible for Origin to overcome, even with really good play. Yeah, that's that set. Or that's that game. We're going to be swapping spawns now. It is Molendyke, the next map. A symmetrical map where, you know, it's one of the newer ones in the game, and the meta still isn't fully defined on it, but we've seen some exciting games, some non-standard strats, I would say, from many teams, but Joker, Origin, Leverage typically tend to keep things pretty simple on these sort of maps. They don't really run a ton of crazy out there strategies. Those aren't not the teams that normally do so. But we're going to be seeing 4 types, 2 Krons, and a T100 from Joker, keeping it very simple. And Origin's boss, they're going to be bossing 4 Kronvons. A very interesting pick here. That's the most Kronvons that we've seen tonight on any team. 2 types and a T100. So swap the Krons for types and the types for Krons. And that's what the 2 lineups are looking like right here. Both teams will have a T100 LT. It's going to be Panzer for Origin, who's been playing well in the light tanks so far, but really not too much of a playmaker last game. The Sheridan doesn't have as much of a role other than that initial spotting in that map. But here we are at 10 seconds until the next game begins. The set is tied 1-1, so it can still go either way. The winner of this set is guaranteed at least 2nd place. They make it to the grand finals tomorrow, which will be streamed on the official channel. I will be there for that, and I'm super excited for it. The loser will go down to face Panda tomorrow night. That will be the opening set. The winner of that one will determine who plays the winner of this set in grand finals for $25,000. The winning team gets half of the prize pool, $25K. That's $2,500 per player. And in the case of Joker, who only has 9 players on their team, that's even more. It's $2,500 plus 250 something. It's like, yeah, $2,750 plus a little bit of change. Not too bad. Very good pricing here for this tournament. And it looks like Joker going for some quick spots, Panzer going for some quick spots. Neither of them lighting anything up other than each other. They're going to try to trade blows here. Panzer missing. They are not even bothering. But both teams are lined up in similar areas here, right across the B base. Shot getting snuck into Panzer, though. Assassin with a nice one. Good initial bleed. He takes a shot himself, 2 of them, actually. Joker a little bit more committed into the town. Origin's got several tanks in the middle here, but Pharaoh's playing more of a support role from the back now, as opposed to just being in the open with those early spots. We're going to see a C cap here from Milo. We'll give them an early cap lead. Do I see it going down to the caps? It's too early to tell, but it's definitely possible. It's just these teams are lined up so close to each other, but neither of them are making a move quite yet. And so it's hard to say if one of them is going to go for an aggressive push or not. The points are pretty much even right now, slight favor for Origin, but it doesn't mean anything. We are going to see Panzer get onto the A base. Now what I think Joker wants to do here is they want to take this 1v1. They want to take the lights in a 1v1. An Assassin, he put that initial shot into Panzer, and initially you might not think that means a whole lot, but it really does, because at the end of the day, a lot of the times the T-100s end up just 1v1ing each other on like a different area of the map than the rest of the heavy tanks. And what that means is Panzer is already down 400 hit points. That's 2 shots. That's such a big advantage for Pharaoh to win that 1v1, and of course having that extra light tank to farm out at the end of the game, super big advantage to have. So Joker's actually looking really good right now, even though they have the cap lead, and yes, that's definitely something, but I think their bigger advantage is being able to win that light tank 1v1. Pharaoh would be able to push the A base a little bit more easily if he wanted to. However, not going to be able to do so now, as we can see Pew Pew spotted here from the middle, but no, he's going to get nuked. Driving into the rock, he's going to get shot for 900 damage, getting lit on fire twice. Oh my goodness, and he's already bled all of his hit points immediately on 159. Look at those Kronvons there from Joker. Oh my goodness, Tunnel trying to push through. Kakati and Pharaoh are already responding with Lakami here. Failed push from Origin, huge shots into Pew Pew, drove into the rock. Oh my goodness. I was about to make a comment on how Pharaoh could push A. No need to push A now, though. Pew Pew is extremely low. Pharaoh's just going to go for that kill. Lakami getting it first, and Origin, all of a sudden, they're just straight up down a tank. Pharaoh's going to be able to take this 1v1 versus Panzer now. This is just a free 1 versus 1 win for Joker. Tanner's not going to be able to get in there and fight. He's going to try to save Tunnel over there on the other side of the map as he fights against Lakami. But yeah, Pharaoh just straight up wins this 1v1. Danny actually getting the shots from across the map, and that's 2 tank advantage now for Joker. They've put plenty of shots into Tunnel, who's overextended. Kakati and Lakami both here to save the day. Pharaoh stopped the A base, and although Origin did grab the B base, they should be able to pick up the kill on Tunnel here. Tunnel does go down. Lakami in the middle, he's trying his best to run away. Assassin trying to kite, and Kakati doing really good hit point sharing. Over here on the B base, Joker's even stopping this one now. They're at 800 points, going to have all 3 bases. And Seer does have them surrounded a little bit here. He should be able to pick up the kill on Danny, but at the same time, Mako should fall himself. Oh my goodness, Assassin did fall finally over there on the other side of the map, but Lakami trying to make his way in here, hopefully not get killed by Sierra. At least hopeful for Joker anyway. They pick up Arctic, they're at 875 points, again having both bases, 925, and oh my goodness, Lakami does finally die on the other side of the map, but it's a 4-on-2 scenario. Sierra's quite alone here, he's surrounded by so many Joker tanks. TJ and Pharaoh both here. Pharaoh does get picked up, so well played from Tanner there, but he's going to go down immediately to a shot here from Kakati. He falls now, and it's a 3-on-1. And now, Joker, who was initially down 1-0, they take the lead 2-1. Well played there. And Origin with a big overextension there. Just completely losing a heavy tank. That was Pew Pew running right into the rock, which made him take an extra 2 shots on top of the 1200 that he had already taken. And there was nothing left. Of course, 2 fires definitely hurts as well, but yeah, I mean, he just straight up died. And then, of course, Panzer being destroyed in that 1 versus 1, all because of Pharaoh getting that initial... sorry. It was Assassin who got the initial shot onto Panzer, which allowed Pharaoh to take that 1v1. And there we go. Now Joker's got the advantage. That just shows how so many things can come together for a win. Now it's a 3 types 3 cron situation for Origin. We're going to be seeing the same thing for Joker. They're going to drop their light, though, instead going for an E5. Panzer keep the T100 LT, though. You have to be on NA to get keys from the stream. No, you should be able to do it from EU or Asia as well. There are links for that. Look at the pinned post. "40 seconds left until this next game begins. All of a sudden, things are not looking too good for Origin. They've got plenty of time to bring it back, admittedly, but you know, that last game was extremely sloppy on their part. They just straight up lost 2 tanks in the opening. Both Panzer and Pew Pew. In different ways, of course, but yikers, that's just lots of mistakes compiling into one. Now, though, Origin has the light tank advantage in that department at least, so Panzer doesn't have to worry about fighting in a 1v1. He just needs to try to clean up as Pharaoh does. But Pharaoh's been the light tank player of the year so far this tournament, I must say. Doing an excellent job of cleaning up when necessary, and of course, his team is setting him up nicely to do that by getting those initial bleeds on the light tanks, allowing him to get those bleeds. Beautiful. I really need to rest my voice here, so I'm going to get up, grab another drink in the first few seconds of this game. First maybe 20 seconds or so. Hopefully I don't miss a whole lot, but I really need a drink. My voice is gone. I'm just going to watch Panzer here as he goes for spots. And here we are. Looks like Panzer's going right to the B area, but both teams, other than, of course, Panzer, are pretty much exclusively headed towards the A side. Very one-sided strats here from both teams. Milo and Pharaoh are going to sneak in here, though. They're going to catch Panzer. Not get any bleeds, though. But Pharaoh driving in from the bottom, unspotted. Really catch Panzer, though. Really nicely done. Panzer reacting just in time to not get shot by Pharaoh. He actually does get the shot on Panzer in the end because he didn't turn around in time. He turned the wrong way. And another shot to Mako as well. But both teams have lots of tanks here. Pew Pew's going for a quick initial push. Gets shot by several Joker tanks, and he's quite low already. Just over half hit points. And in comes Origin. They're going to try to bleed out TJ. Oh my goodness. Immediate 26, 32 hit points gone. That's TJ dead immediately. And look at Panzer. Now Panzer's in a beautiful situation to farm from the side here. Look at those nice shots. He's going to have lots of bleeds in here. Origin's going to continue their push. Going for Lakami here. Sierra's going to unload his clip into him. And of course, Panzer shooting in from the side. That's going to be a nice and easy kill. Joker is going to focus onto Tunnel now. He's going to be their target. But Joker's already lost 2 tanks in the opening. Kakati is soon to fall as well. Panzer doesn't really have the ability to farm anymore. He's got Danny, actually. And Origin's going to turn to follow Danny after picking up the kill on Kakati. Look at this beautiful farming play here from the T100. In a perfect situation, just put tons of damage in. And Danny trying to sneak around for kills, but no, he's going to go down to Sierra. And look at this. This is a beautiful play here from Origin. They're going to equalize, just really getting those quick kills. It all started with TJ going down immediately. 2,600 hit points lost in a moment. And then it spiraled out of control. Down goes Milo. Assassin going to be the next to fall. Pharaoh does pick up the kill on Tanner, but in comes the T100 LT Panzer farming, and really well played there. That just shows, again, when you've got that light tank and it can farm, you're doing very well for yourself. And Pharaoh is left against 4 Origin tanks, and this was a fast one. 2.5 minutes. This was probably the fastest game that we have watched so far today. And Origin is equalized just like that. And all of a sudden it's tied up again. Holy. Joker and Origin are going back and forth here. Origin took game 1, Joker bouncing back games 2 and 3, but that was destruction right there. As you can see, Panzer on the top, 3.4k damage, and yeah, Joker just really let him farm. He was in a prime position to do so. Looked really good there from Origin. Maybe a little bit lucky that Joker had all of the tanks situated there, but it could also just be part of the strat, you know, and that's really well played to Origin for setting that up. We're going to be moving to our next map, Faust, here for games 5 and 6. We are going to see at least 6 games now. Hopefully maybe a little tiebreaker action. That would be a real fun and intense play here, but 5 and 6 will be on Faust, and we will see light tanks make a return. Also, the 60 TP getting introduced. We haven't seen that in a couple of games here. And it's going to be both teams running one of those, Kakati and Mako. A couple of Krons in either team. We do see an IS-4 out for Origin. Wonder what he'll be used for. Faust is an interesting map. It's a 4-cap map, but it's almost perfectly symmetrical, really. Like, this is probably the most symmetrical map in the game that I can think of. There's very slight differences in the TD areas, but that's really it, and that's not usually where the gameplay is fought for all intents and purposes, it's a symmetrical map perfectly, which, for one thing, it means that the strats can be similar on both sides. At the same time, it's a big map, it's 4 caps, a lot can go down. The B cap's a particularly fun one to grab. Yeah, you can do a lot on Faust. It's a fun one. Also, the only 2-level map in the game. Map that has 2 layers on top of each other. Only map in the game that really has that. And I guess a little bit on Naval, and maybe there's another map that has something small, but for the most part, it's Faust. That's what Faust is known for. Here we go. Game number 5. Again, neither of these teams are in danger of being eliminated right now, but securing that spot in Grand Finals would be really, really nice. I think it's the difference between... Let me do the math here. So first place gets 25k, and then third and fourth get 7 and 3. That's 10k. That leaves 15k for second place. So that's the difference of $10,000 between first and second place. This is a lot, and to be guaranteeing yourselves at least second is massive. Look at Origin's play here. They brought all of their tanks right in the middle. They're going for a hard push here. Look at Zvezdanya right through the middle in the Type 71. Origin has taken very aggressive plays here, immediately getting into the area. They've grabbed D. They're going to grab B as well, and Origin, or Joker, who's grabbed C, they do have the early base lead. It's not going to matter, though, with B being grabbed. Kakati not going to be able to reset Pew Pew. That's going to be an early cap lead for Origin. They will step on the A base, but not in time, I do believe. Yeah, no, Origin does pick it up. They do have the lead now. And it's not as dire of a situation on this map as it was on something like Oasis or Desert Sands that we just watched. Sorry, not Oasis, Desert Sands. But it is significant, and it looks like immediately Pew Pew is going to get right onto this space right here. Kakati taking a small little shot there. And HE, but Lakami taking one as well. So good early bleeds here from Origin. But Joker's got a pretty aggressive play over on this side of the map. They've got a lot of tanks ready here. They've got Assassin, they've got Edu, they've got Pharaoh, they've got Lakami. In Origin, they've got a couple tanks here. They've got Tunnel and Sierra, and then Mako are ready to support, but Tunnel could get pushed here quite easily. And Milo's putting in his full clip, and Tunnel not able to put in a shot. Yeah, that's a free clip there for Milo. The hit point's now looking a lot better for Joker. And at the same time, Pew Pew is getting completely pushed out here. He's overextended a bit. He's got a shot into Kakati, but he's taken a lot from TJ, who unloaded his own clip. Now all of a sudden, things are looking real good for Joker. Zvezdanya pushing in from the rear, but now Zvezdanya's got 2 types on his own ass. And Sierra, Mako completely out of the fight right now. Tanner just starting to fight Panzer as well. They do pick up shots on Kakati here, but really there's just a lot of disconnect here from the Origin team. And Joker have responded to the push quite well. Hit points are in favor of them, although it's quite close. Joker does pick up the kill in Zvezdonia here. Kakati still alive, and Origin does pick up the kill that way. Oh my goodness, look at all these bleeds here on Assassin. It looks like we've got a bit of a counter push here. Lakami fighting against Tunnel here, and Mako reloading to try to get the kill here, but Pharaoh's actually going to push onto Tunnel, his support there. Will Mako be able to pick up the kill on Lakami? Does he shoot the shot? Does it hit? No, not able to do so. Pew Pew goes down. Mako trying to sneak it in now. Tunnel is actually getting himself surrounded here by 2 tanks. Mako missed the shot. No, he does hit the shot, actually. I lied. And down goes TJ as well. So now it is a 4-on-4 scenario, but huge hit point advantage here for Joker. 2,000 almost. 1,500 now, but now Joker's got a 3-on-2 advantage over here. Make that a 3-on-1 as Sierra goes down. Panzer's not going to be able to fight against all of these types. He's got to run. He's not going to be able to deal with that frontal armor. Pharaoh's going to be making a play onto Tanner, and I really like that play here. Pharaoh, of course, in the T100, you can take fights against Krons. The Krons don't have the ridiculous armor that you see on tanks like the Type. The T100 cannot do things against the Type frontally very easily, whereas the T100 doesn't have nearly as much issue with the Kronvon. And Panzer will be able to pick up the kill on Assassin here, but at the same time, Tanner just got completely handled by Pharaoh there. Excellent play. He's still at 1,400 hit points. He's got plenty left to fight against Panzer here. And although Origin have a significant cap lead at 900 points, Joker is going to be able to win it with 3 bases right now, and it's just Panzer and Mako. Panzer is going to run away, try to grab the B base, and maybe make a bit of a cap play here as Adu takes another big hit. And the hit points are relatively close, I must say. At the end of the day, it is now within 800 of each other, and Panzer stopping the B base is quite significant because now Origin will win on the caps unless something happens quickly, and Pharaoh's going to be trying to make a play onto Panzer here. He's not going to be able to get shot by, by Mako, but Mako actually takes a puts it into Milo instead. Panzer now getting pushed on one side by Adu. If he could pick up the kill, that would be absolutely massive. Milo coming in as fast as he can. If Panzer's able to pick up this kill, that would secure Origin a win. He does pick up the kill, and all of a sudden, four capture points here, and Mako bouncing the shot on Pharaoh. And now Pharaoh's going to clutch it up by getting the kill. Mako is going to say that we had the win here for Origin, but no. Allowing Pharaoh to stop the D-base, and now it's going to be Joker winning this one on the caps. Milo getting the kill in the clutch win for Joker. They're up 3-2. Oh my goodness. Close game throughout, but Origin had the chance to win it, but not at the end. Pharaoh with that light tank clutch play looking real good for Joker right now. They're only one game away from securing themselves a spot in Grands. The difference between second and third is it's 700 per person versus 1,500 per person, so them winning this, absolutely massive, securing themselves at least second place if they're able to finish out. Origin has a chance to clutch it up, though. They've got a shot. Spawn swap on Faust here. Oof. Spawn swap, what a game. And now we're seeing a 2-5B out here for Joker. First time we've seen that. Is it the first time? We might have seen one earlier. My memory is starting to fail me a little bit. I've got so many games on my mind. I don't remember which ones are today and which ones for other days. But, man, it's all blurring together. But, yeah, y'all are following my YouTube, by the way. I appreciate all the YouTube subs. If y'all wouldn't mind, drop one on my Twitch, too. That's where I normally stream. Twitch.tv/34wappy. It's right below me. Right there. That's where I always stream, so catch me there. But okay, enough. We've got 3 types, a 60, a Sheridan now for Origin. They're going to be running a Sheridan, whereas Joker not running any light tank at all. So Panzer not going to be able to get those beautiful, beautiful farms like he did on Molendyke in a T100, but he could still do something beautiful with the Sheridan. Remains to be seen. Double Kron there, and a 60 as I said. 60 on both teams actually. So the only difference right now is actually a 2-5B versus a Sheridan. 2-5B is a light tank killer. Light and a medium tank killer. So this could be dangerous for Origin, but at the same time having that mobility advantage on a 4-cap map as big as Faust could be big. They really need to make this last game count, because if not, they go to loser's side. Oof. Here we go, game number 6. Origin Joker. Will we see the tiebreaker, or are we going to see Joker end it right here? I really like Origin's play last time, but it wasn't enough to clutch it out. Panzer going for some quick spots on the A area. I think him realizing that Joker does not have a light tank means he could grab the base quickly, but at the same time Joker's gotten D extremely fast, and Origin has put nothing to grabbing C base. They haven't bothered. They've got Mako here for defense. Not going to get a reset on D. That's just giving Joker a free cap lead. And in fact, they should be able to extend right into the C base without much issue either. Origin not taking anything right now. Panzer still playing a little bit scared here, a little nervous in case there's anything sneaky in that bush. Pew Pew is going to finally get onto the base, and I think Origin's realizing, okay, we didn't get the cap lead, so there's no rush in putting the Sheridan right on there in case it's unsafe. But they will put Pew Pew in the cap. Playing it safe, there's nothing wrong with it. They will grab the lead. But no plans to grab the C base right now for Origin. Joker's starting to back off and arrange a little bit of a counter play here. They've got Lakumi, they've got Assassin, they've got Adu all over here ready to play into the A side of the map, but no movement quite yet. Origin getting Pew Pew spotted all the way out here, and oh my goodness, he's found 4 tanks. Looks like Pharaoh was hiding in there as well. Didn't quite notice, but an immediate counter push from Joker, and I don't think that Origin's ready for it. I mean, they know that Joker's up in the cap, so why would Joker want to make a push? Either way they did. And now it's Origin's turn to respond. They've got Mako still on the other side of the map entirely. Then again, Joker still have 3 tanks right above the D base. And here's Origin bringing their Kronvons in, their types in. However, will they be able to deal with 3 types here? These are beefy tanks. They're kind of hard to dig out. Look at this. All of them all set up. Lakami with that amazing DPM in the 215B. Best tier 10 heavy tank gun, arguably. In addition to tanks like the 113 that has good DPM, but also Clippers. You know, because Clippers are sick, but in terms of raw DPM, 215B is sick nasty with it. They've got Tunnel and Svezdonia ready to head in when necessary, but Pew Pew's going to push right in. Does he realize that there's 4 tanks here? Sierra and Panzer are not ready to join the fight, and Pew Pew's just going to get himself absolutely annihilated here. Huge overextension. I don't know what the plan was. Svezdonia finally getting in. Sierra and Panzer will follow, but a bit of an overextension. They're pushing a little bit too early. That's going to give an early tank lead to Joker. They're going to try to pick up kills on Edu and Pharaoh, but Pharaoh's fallen back. Edu's in a decent situation. TJ doing just fine. Looks like the Kronvons are getting into the fight here. Tunnel trying to block Kakati, but he's going to take plenty shots. Mako's still on the other side of the map. What is Mako doing? He's completely disconnected from the fight here. Full health just Bing chilling all the way over there. Well, at the same time, the rest of Origin's tanks are suffering. TJ does finally go down. Panzer picks up the kill, but now Tanner's quite low. He's trying to pick up Pharaoh Kitty. It's actually going to be Sierra doing so, but Tanner will fall soon. Tunnel does fall. Oh no, he picks up the kill on Kakati. Wait, all of a sudden now things are changing. It's a 5-on-4 advantage here for Origin. Wait, I did not expect Kakati to go down. Sierra coming in to get shots onto Lakami. Mika will do so as well, but it's a 4-on-4 now. Hit points slight favor for Joker, but Edu could go down here, but Sierra at the same time ready to fall. Svezdonia going to be pushed out here by Assassin, and Edu does fall. Assassin doesn't quite roll high enough to get the kill. He's going to go for a ramming play, but Sierra will go down as well. Nice ram. Beautifully done there, and Mako he's got that big shell, and he's going to try to put it into Lakami, but Panzer's missing his own shot, and Lakami won't fall. Now it's a 3-on-2. Joker have the hit points. They've got the tanks. It's a 3-on-1, and Mako, who unfortunately joined the battle just a little bit too late, is going to be the last tank remaining against 3 Joker enemies. And y'all, Joker has made it to the grand finals. Congratulations to Joker. Commiserations to Origin. They're not out of it yet. They've still got another shot. They will be playing against Panda tomorrow, the very first set that we will watch. The winner of them will play Joker in the grands, and that's a wrap. Joker 4-2 over Origin. GG's. Well played to both teams. Both teams had amazing games. They played extremely well, but at the end, Joker is just so clutch. And that push that Origin really was not ready for at all. Origin trying to go for a counter push right onto Joker, but like completely overextending a tank before the rest of the team was ready to go in. And look at that FV2 and 5B farming out with 5,000 damage. Beautiful game there. Good job. Well played. And Joker, y'all definitely earned your spot tomorrow. Congratulations on that dub. Origin, hope to see y'all. Pick your heads up. Don't worry about it too much. Y'all have another opportunity to play against Panda tomorrow. We can take a look at the bracket and see how things are looking right now. If we take a look here, this is everything we've watched so far. We have watched 3 sets. First off, we watched Joker Panda. At the same time, Leverage played Origin. Then Panda actually eliminated Leverage in an upset here, for those of you who didn't get to watch that set. Panda beat them 4-2, very well fought. Panda just outplayed, to be honest, outplayed. Then we watched this set here, which looks like I didn't refresh. Maybe if I do a little bit of a refresh, we can get a better understanding of what's going on. So I'll just do a quick refresh. My internet will let me. I'm guessing that the website is pretty laggy right now with all of the portals. Maybe it's not gonna work. My stream seems to be fine though, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, game seem laggy right now. Oh, there it is. What the heck? Here we are. So this is what the set's looking like. Joker have guaranteed themselves a spot in the grand finals. So good job to them. Congratulations. Well played. Origin will be facing Panda tomorrow. The winner will fight for first. The loser of this set will get 3rd place and $7,000 for the team. And then, of course, the winner tomorrow $25,000 split between 9 or 10 players. That's a lot of money, y'all. This is a very well-funded tournament. Lots of motivation for these NA players. And yeah, that's the end of day 1 of the tournament. We've still got a decent amount of time left on the clock here, I believe, for the stream. If I take a look right here, that's the wrong thing. What am I looking for? This, yeah, right here. Still lots of time left, as you can see. Ends at 1:30 a.m., which is in half an hour. So I will be streaming for another half hour. I won't end it early because that would suck, and that means that y'all don't get full rewards. So I'll just be playing some games, I guess, some little skirmish ski right here. But yeah, y'all get to relive this last moment, I suppose, one more time. Stream is not in 1080 for some reason. Click info. No, it's fine though. It's fine. And yeah, GG's. Go ahead and swap to our in-game in just a second here. Bang. Turn my webcam back on. Yeah, that's the tournament. Hope that y'all enjoyed. Also, let's get another inventory count on my Discord server. We are at... how many members? 464, so we're not quite reaching our goal of 500 yet. But if we get 500, we'll put those a beautiful Nitro giveaway out. I will do one of those next week. But unfortunately, we're not there. But yes, I will shamelessly plug my Discord. Also, I stream on Twitch. That's the main place I stream. So y'all should check me out there. That is where I will continue to stream after the tournaments are done. But I do appreciate all the non-stop follows that I've been getting. It's been absolutely absurd. Super crazy to pick up on it. Y'all are insane, and I appreciate the support. I want to see how much I've grown, because I don't use YouTube. I was at 160 before today. I'm at 770. I have quintupled my subscriber count in one day. That's nuts. That's OP. Y'all are crazy. We're at 1901, so we hit 1900 followers on Twitch. That's hype too. Very good. Very good. Alright. That's enough of that. Let's get some skirmish on. Hope to entertain y'all for the next half hour again. Don't leave yet. The tournament's done, but the rewards window is still open. And if y'all want to get that last key, y'all better stick around. So yeah, we'll get that all set up here. Let me close out a couple tabs that I don't need open right now. And yeah, we're all set. Take another drink. So yeah, what do y'all think? How did y'all expect this tournament to go? Did anything shock you? The win that Panda had over Leverage, that surprised anybody? Any of y'all betting on Panda to win that? It was big. Great sets. We're good. Yes, Rob, Doc, Michael, Draconic, yes. These were great sets. I enjoyed today. This is super hype. A lot more competitive than top 8 and the qualifiers all were, so this is hype. This is great. Let's play a little aggressive here on this side of the map. Why not? Looks like we've got 95E6 support, so I'm just going to W key it. See if we can catch that 183. Trying to sneaky beaky his way over. No. Instead, hello K91. There's the 183. And he's not AFK, he's just being chilling over there. He did sneak that shot in, well played. Huh. 95E6, not paying any attention to the fact that there's a 183 right there. But now we can push him. Teammate doesn't seem to want to help at all. But it is what it is, I suppose. He's not even going to look at me. Maybe he's going to go for the 95E6. Well played. He didn't want to help me at all, so I mean, not much I can do to help you. And they'll take another 2 hits. That hurts. My team is very slow to respond here. 95E6 saying go. Why didn't you go and help me? My team losing all the way on that side of the map, despite that it's just a type against 3. 95E6 absolutely tossed that. He's ready to help me with the 183, but chose to ignore him. And, yeah, we're just gonna see a Yo and a CC camping. Very cool. That's fine. I'm having fun. Oof. Voice is still kind of rough today. I hope I have energy for tomorrow. I'll definitely have energy for tomorrow. Thankfully, I don't need to be super loud anymore. My family is, asleep. They're trying to sleep, I should say. I don't know how successful they are in sleeping with me being loud over here, but yeah.
Let's get this show on the road.
Played some E5 action. 07. Interesting. Boosting at 140? The rest of my team is not ready to help. Use my consumable. Oh, and our 183 is already dead. And our 183 is already dead. Figures. Useless. Yeah, you're calling us useless? Keck? That's a Keck moment and a half. Wish that this guy would move and I can get a shot in. Oh boy, what a team. Wish the 183 didn't shoot that. Okay. English Live, thank you, Type. I wish that you played better, but that's fine. Appreciate you, man. Please tell me the STB can— oh my goodness. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. I'll hold the best I can, but I don't expect much. And my goal is to activate reactive armor here. Ah, oh, he penned me. Dang. I will probably go down here, but
Our track is hit. It can break any minute.
whatever.
They're knocked out.
GG. Didn't have a 183 or a type this game, unfortunately. And the SCB didn't quite end the 857, but everything went wrong. It's okay. Yeah, no type or 183 this game. GG though. We'll keep playing. Wow, so many Russians. Yeah, Yarrow. Lots of people from other servers that can get the rewards. You know, this is open to everyone, not just the NA server, which I think is really nice. Get some new viewers my way. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's a good system. How you doing, Yarrow? Congrats on your team winning, even though you're not playing this season. 7. Lots of people saying hello. Well, hello. Out there. Wish I held it, because now I have a free one on the E4, but whatever. I can hold this just fine. Okay, Fosh is fine. Boy. Oh, this is not good. We're surrounded. Whatever. It's just... I don't have to stress out about it. It's okay. I know I've got TD and a clipper on my rear, but whatever. Somehow we did pick that. Now our FV4005 is dead, but whatever. 183 is probably going to hesh us on the side. I'm going to play for the E4 here. Oh, there's the hesh. Nothing I can do here, unfortunately. Keep the team like this. The stay-home avatar, very cool. Okay. What to play? What to play? Got 20 minutes left on the portal. So I don't have to do this for that much longer, thankfully. Lots of spam in Cyrillic, and unfortunately I cannot keep up with it, and I don't think my mods can either. Which is fine, I'm not gonna bother. I'm even trying. Not even worth it. These will be out in a few hours. Thank you, AJ. Okay, so our TD is playing it in the left spot, which will be kind of interesting. 30B is probably right here. Here's the grill. No, 30B is not playing there at all. What spotted me? Is it the M60? Ooh, he takes some big ones. What spotted me? Got lots of tanks far back. I can play forward here, which is what I will do. FA Mac with an interesting push, a little suspect. Track him out. Base hug. Interesting play there from Hefe. Not even trying to shoot me anymore. Thankfully that did not get blocked. I held my shot there because I noticed he was driving right in front of me. Better. GG. Yeah, GG. I've not been getting good matchmaking past few games. That's kind of rough. Nice HE though. Wasn't sure if you could HE that rear. So good to know. You can HE the lower part of the Minotauro. He drops down. Nice jump. Hell yeah. No spall, but no pen. Feels bad. Russian, Ukrainian. Very cool. Y'all from all over the place. Nice. Yes, for those of you on the, I don't think my Discord's getting linked for the YouTube chat, but there it is. There it is on the other chat. Now the YouTube chat can see it. Okay. Let's run the Super Conqueror, a tank that I really haven't played a whole lot because I just got it. Just got it for last tournament. We got Hefe Mech in our team. Hopefully he doesn't yellow this time.
Time to roll out.
They've got one heavy, we've got two. I may make a play for the caps here. I feel like that would be kind of goofy silly. Now, their TVP's there. Our meta's there, so maybe not. I don't really want to play near him.
Enemy armor is damaged.
There's E50. And yeah, Hefe just YOLOing.
Enemy armor is hit.
Just asking him why he does it. Why do you do it? No comprendo.
Gotcha.
Just throw away the whole life. Hey, congrats, we got one, but
We didn't penetrate their armor.
it's fine. We're okay. The shot went low. I aimed it correctly though. It's cool. Now let's make a play on this side because the grill is all the way on the right, as we saw. E50 is quite low, and their 50B is over here as well. Last I saw. So we'll make this push. Sneak that HE in.
We've set them on fire.
700 damage.
Penetration.
Very nice.
Enemy armor is
Sneak that one in. Here's the 95. Joker win the whole thing? Yeah, they're in for the final day tomorrow. Tomorrow is the finals. But big prize pool this season, Yarrow. Big prize pool. $50,000. Half of that going to the winners. So, lots of reason to play. He's hiding from me, but getting shot from the others. Feels bad, man.
Enemy armor is damaged.
It said enemy armor damaged, but the other guy got the kill right as my shell was being processed. Feels bad. Nice dub. This, I'll give credit to Hefe there. He survived a lot longer than I thought he would. That's because those two did 0. Which is understandable, I suppose. Hefe's just too good. Too good. I've been pinged. It's Italian going to sleep. Oh, nice.
Let's get this show on.
Had to respond to Fujit there. Fujit, if you're still in here, thank you so much for your help today, man. I appreciate you helping with all that. Very kind. You're the big YouTube guy here, so give a heart to him. 92, definitely the guy who spotted me. What's this Uber doing?
Damage them.
I'm just gonna respond on this side of the map, I would say.
Enemy armor is hit.
Yeah, push further forward than I wanted.
Destroyed.
Oopsie. I knew that the grill was back there, because he was spotted previously.
Enemy armor is hit.
I'll let Manny deal with that. Grill fired. Very good. 10 minutes left in the stream. 11, but who's counting? With the delay and all that, it'll be... It's not a big deal. No spall. Shoot AP because there's no point in shooting HE other than to risk not punning it when AP does the trick just fine. Little trick there. If the enemy tank is so low, even if you can shoot them with HE, it's not always the best idea. Nice. Beautiful. Look at this tank camo, by the way. Got that Dr. Disrespect on this tank. What time do you stream start tomorrow? I think it's 10 Eastern. Let me check for you, just to be sure. Because, I think you would be able to check by looking here. But I don't know. No, the time isn't set yet. But I'm pretty sure it's 10 p.m. Eastern. Today started that time, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow does too. So yes. Let's play you. What plugin to use to keep the tab active? I can tell you the one that I used. The one that I use, what's it called? It's called Always Active Window. I'll show you. If I go to my extensions, it's this one. It's called Always Active Window. If I highlight it here, right here, you can barely see it. Oh, my face cam's blocking it. 1 second. I'm sorry. Right here. Always Active Window. This is what I use. You can see my YouTube analytics right now. The portal has a buggy. This is what I meant to have open. But yeah, that's the one that you use. Sorry, I've been AFK for the first 15 seconds of this game. But hopefully that was helpful for you. Griffin, have a good one. Appreciate you. Everybody who's new, y'all are amazing, and I'm so glad that you watched today. I hope that you enjoyed. Hope that you enjoyed watching someone new. This is first time streaming to YouTube with the rewards and all, so probably for a lot of you it's your first time watching me, but I have been doing this for a while. So by a while I mean a year and a half. I did Blitz Cup last year. Could recognize me from that. But I hope that you all enjoyed, because I love doing this. I love doing it so much. It was when I first started streaming, it was always my goal to get into streaming tournaments, and the fact that I was able to do it so quickly was just really awesome to me. It's probably clipping, if I'm honest. He wasn't clipping. This guy just jumped right on the Minotauro? Brother. This guy's out of his clip now, I know that for sure. I don't know where their TD is, but I do not care. Where is my team? Prague camping. Okay, figures. Liffy jumping on a Minotauro. Goofy if I do say so. Is the Prague gonna shoot him? No. It's a 3-on-5. This team is goofy. I don't have a whole lot of hit points to deal with everybody. I can deal with a lot of people, but not everybody. Unfortunately, not enough gun oppression to shoot the TVP. That would have been real nice, but now I let the Kron Von reload his clip. Which kind of sucks, but my Prague, not really. Ooh, he actually puts that shot in, that's huge. If only I could pen though, I'm just not good enough. That hurts a lot. There's the TVP, and this is a loss. And I goes right in the dirt. Feels bad. We've got 6 minutes left for the portal, although with the delay it's probably done by now. Let's wrap it off. This will probably be the last game. Let's do it with the IS-7. Maybe I'll play one more after, just for good measure. Actually, yeah, we'll do one more after this game too. Just to make sure everyone gets their rewards, because that's important, of course, that's what everyone's here for.
Бой начинается.
Here we go. I really wish that Wargaming had Twitch integration support for this. I think that would be really nice, as if there was a Twitch integration as opposed to just YouTube. I can't imagine it would be much more difficult to do. Like, it seems like it's the same. Maybe not. The VK72 saying report mouse bot. Motion saying yes, do it. Something's fishy there, but I am hold down. Our that jet killed himself, that's fun. He didn't even do a shot of damage. Didn't hit. So I'm just playing in a 4-on-5. These are the teams that I'm getting now. It's just a straight up 4-on-5. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. Hey, shot. Shot me there, yeah, Tiger. There he is. Didn't think that TVP would pen his shots, to be honest with you, but he penned both of them. Well played. Let's see if they'll move. Don't think they will. I'll admit, I took shots I didn't need to take for that one, but no one else is moving. Something needs to go down. This is not how skirmish is supposed to be played. Skirmish is not the campy fest. Please? Maybe if I ask even more nicely. There we go, we'll hit a goofy shot on him. Minotauro is still looking at me for when I back up. Go for an HE there. There's their motion. Who is sniping? So maybe it's a bit of a 4-on-4, but... It's time for me to move. Nice. 268v4, well played. I'm gonna help you now. These guys are both staring at me, see if my teammates will shoot them. They get one shell. There's 2 shell. That's all 3. Granted, he's side scraping himself. Well played there. Nice. Now our team is moving. Nice. There we go. I'm happy. A little 4-on-4 action in the end. Motion, yeah. He's goofy. But I'll take it. Don't hurt me. Know me, mate. Oh my god. He's not even trying to win. Kind of unfortunate. Feel bad for them, but at the same time, our bat chat did the same thing in being useless. Just in a different way, I guess. Oh. Man. Okay. We'll do one more. Just for good measure. And we'll do it in the T95E6. Yes, thank you all for staying. The portal should be closed now. I got my 4 keys all done. Hopefully you guys all do too. But I'll play this last game, bid y'all farewell. Thank you all for being here. You're amazing. Y'all who follow, y'all who subscribe on YouTube. You mean a lot. It's been insane to have gained over 600, 700 subscribers in one day from one stream. It's crazy. But I hope they all enjoy the content, and I hope that I can continue to provide good content for y'all tomorrow. It won't be on my channel, but if I do catch you around another time, would be great. Where are these guys all at? There's the VK90. He snuck that in somehow. That's insane. Ah, that bounces. I'm kind of annoyed that he hit me with that first shell. Here's their 260. Hit me right in the cheek. There. There, fair. So that's 4 of them spotted. The last one is the Sheridan. Sheridan's likely camping bush. There's the Type 68. He's got my Cupola, so good to know. We're looking good, though. We're looking good. Is there a link to your Discord? Yes, there you go. Draconic just posted it. Thank you for posting it, Draconic. I should make a I don't know how to make recurring things on YouTube yet, recurring messages, but I should make a recurring YouTube message. I just need to figure that out at some point. Let's YOLO. It's fine. What could go wrong? Giving this guy my rear. Get lit on fire. Good. Good stuff. And stuck that kill in. Beautiful. Good stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it then. That's the end of today's stream. On Twitch, I guess. Oop, that's a echo, I guess. No one's really on Twitch right now. I'm not gonna bother setting up a raid because I have to do it on one platform, not the other, and it's super confusing. But what I will do is quickly plug my Twitch again one more time. And it's right here, twitch.tv/34wattb. I'll make a notepad like this, and I'll make it very large. Y'all should follow. There you guys go. This is where I normally stream right now. I'm close to 2,000 followers. Right there. Very ugly. But would love to have you there. But yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm done plugging myself. Gonna call it here. It's been a lot of fun. I love doing these streams. And I hope that y'all enjoyed. But I am gonna call it here, so as always, stay safe and happy tanking.